I imagine like Monsieur
happening?
Crawdad, right? He's like a Louisiana gentleman.
Oh, it's there. I feel our voice. It's there. We're here.
Okay.
We're here. I'm here. I'm here. I've arrived.
He has to scream so that everyone can hear.
Let me go. Let me return.
So,
No, this is your first turn.
so I gotta ask.
Nothing
what was
else
wrong?
happened.
What?
It doesn't even matter. It's your first turn. We've just started. Everything else is gonna get cut. You know it will.
Everybody stop.
We lost
Do your
so
turn.
much lore. So much lore.
Big and
Fine.
small.
We'll build new
No,
lore. We'll
he's-
rebuild.
Bigger la petite.
We'll build it. We'll build it bigger.
You just have to say it. You have to just say the words so they're there.
What a rough, shoddy fucking rebuilding of lore. Just shouting the lore in
This
the hopes that someone
happened, please.
will remember it via propaganda strategies.
No.
He gets so angry.
My
I
assumption
don't
is he
know
has to do
why.
some stream admin, so you must surrender thy hands.
Because I am the silent one now.
Hot. If you're happy and you
There
know
we
it,
go.
Sam, clasp my hands.
There. Now we're all here.
We know that you're
There.
fucking jubilant, so you will clasp those fucking hands. Because Sister Agatha fucking told you to.
And if we hear those hands fucking clasped, I swear I will beat
Then you
your
will be
hands.
sinning. You will have the idle hands of the devil's plaything.
And you know that he likes to touch little
The devil's
tingling
plaything will go right into your fucking
The devil will play patty cake with you, and you don't want that.
Look, it's testosterone.
Yeah, testotortion.
I
fun.
forgot about it. I just wanted, I
Oh.
scream in laughter.
It's like testotortion. You go, you're driving down the fucking highway, and you see the green
Oh,
sign.
you
It's
see
like
that
testotortion
sign?
3
It's
miles
like,
ahead.
oh. It's like, let's keep going, honey.
Yeah, we need to pass it.
I don't think we need to stop for gas yet.
Roll
It
him
is a
up.
fucking ghost.
Roll them up.
I
Roll them up,
have
kids.
I have no thoughts in my head over what I'm going to be naming my cities, but I do have a couple thoughts for what I'll name cities if people forget to name their cities.
There's a page of financial terms that I've tried. I keep forgetting and then re-remembering where it is. I need to just
Yeah,
get
I have 3 papers around here that just have random fun words on it, like Providence and
Like,
of
I
that
don't,
sort of
I don't know where I
relation.
put it. It's
Yeah, I've lost them all too.
Word documents.
It's because, like, normally this is an every other week thing, but every now and then it's a every other month type of thing, and so things get lost.
In the
just go
shuffle and
away.
hustle and bustle.
Wow. How do I?
Hey Sam.
You know, I would
Sam,
say you could save
What?
money by decommissioning that fort, but if you did that, I have no clue what that would do.
You're-
That might horribly break your border.
I just wanna say you're quite flush with coal. I'm proud of you.
Okay, thank you. It's because I'm updating my navy, and they don't need it right now.
Good. I'm happy for you.
How do I?
My cat is trying to defeat
what are you trying
Sam.
to do?
I'm trying to. I'm trying to change my production to wealth.
It's because you're on show queue, so
Show
what you
queue,
can
Oh,
do is
uncheck that.
click show queue down there. There you go.
Change it. There you go.
It's because whenever you have a queue set up and
Mm.
you have it on an infinite thing, it doesn't link it. And
let's just do it forever.
Because Civ 5 is really good. If you have a queue
It's the
going
best.
for any player, it does that automatically for every player.
You like yes?
Yes. I
You
haven't
love
played Civ
it.
5 in like over a month.
I know you like.
I uninstalled it. I love it.
You love it.
That's what they
Where
say
else
about
will you
Skyrim
go for this
too.
entertainment?
Like, I moved on. I'm done. This is the only connection I have left of it. It's like a car that's in both
it
me
exists
and my
now
ex-lover's
only in
name.
memory.
Yeah. It's like a piece of property that's in me and my ex's name.
It's so bad. I want it now.
So, what if we had a southern gentleman and his last name had to do with fish? What do we feel about that? Does that?
Crawdad. I like to imagine his head is like a literal crawdad, but he is very gentlemanly, and he's like in like an 1880 Louisiana.
You guys are trying to
gentleman.
push this thing. that didn't happen in.
Well, it
I will
exists now.
make it happen.
He has like people's white silken gloves over his horrible crawdad hands.
Yes.
Are they
And, like,
actual
the finger
hands?
bits.
They're
He has
horrible
them
little
in, like,
antennae feelers.
He has the feelers in like one finger hole, and the other finger holes just sort of dangle.
No, but he's the most
Monstrous
gentlemanly
Rodan.
person you've ever
He is a
met.
gentleman.
Imagine his
Why?
hands are like this segmented fucking armor. It looks like a fucking plate mail glove that's made of fucking keratin.
He owns like a fucking
Fucking
molasses distillery.
Down in the deep heart of Louisiana.
Now the real question is who's working on that plantation.
You know who's working
They
on
are.
the plantation.
No,
You
look,
know
it's
who's working.
fine. They get paid. It's okay. They are do
They're
look of a
crawdads.
particular fashion, but they do get paid.
Yeah, they're crawdads, dude.
Are
This
they?
is like 1870. It's cool now.
Are they by chance kind of economically forced to stay on the land?
It's
where
all
they were
cool. It's all cool. It's all cool. It's all
Previously not paid for their labor.
The great
Are we cool?
emancipator
William,
has done
you're,
happen.
you're asking too many questions. Okay.
Look, I feel like this is incredibly important to me.
It's cool. It's cool. It's chill.
It's fine. He's
Don't
nice.
you
He's a gentleman.
cancel Monsieur Crawdad. so
Don't you
fast.
fucking dare
I
take
would
him away
never.
from me.
I just want to make sure that I am safe in his company.
We just like popped him out of the box, and he's like being threatened,
What about?
threatened and cajoled
I'm sure he's
by the
a-
leftist mob.
I'm sure he's a wonderful gentleman, and I would love to spend the evening at his place and speak with Madame Crawdad.
Madame Crawdad is just a woman.
Yeah,
She
she's
has like a
regular
big
woman.
Marie Antoinette like white wig.
So we kind of have like a whole BoJack Horseman type thing going on.
Yes,
A little bit. A little.
You never acknowledge that he has fully a crawdad head.
Of course.
He
Because it's
does
normal.
eat food like a crawdad though, so he'll like have like wine and he'll just spill it on his face and go.
There's nothing wrong with it. There's
In a
nothing
very
The weird little
horrible-
mouth
horrible,
thingies.
cockroachy type way.
Oh, does he pee out of his face?
Yes.
Probably.
Yes.
Like right at the dinner
No,
table, he has a servant come up, and they have like one of those big soup, like deep plate soup bowls, and they come up, and he just like squeezes it off right there, like mid conversation. He's like, "Hold on, excuse me for one moment.
I
And he
need to have a slash.
I gotta squeeze this out right as we speak."
Imagine he has like a spittoon, but he doesn't spit into it. He has it on a platter from the servant, but it's a lot, so it can't be just a soup bowl because it would fill up and overflow.
We don't want that.
Encourage the Cowardly Dog. There was a character very similar to this. There was this fly, this horrible fly butler man,
Yes.
and
I
he wore a
remember.
suit, and he was a gentleman British man, but he was
Yes.
also a disgusting fucking housefly. He was like,
Foul creature.
rotten fucking spinach in between your toes, delicious. Or even the dog threw up at over the concept. We've had our first culling. I saw it.
Oh,
Yeah. It happened.
Some Gatling gunners were brought up. It's like, what do you do here?
What is it that you do here?
Is
And
that
they
a plus
were
or a
never
minus?
seen
Is that a
before.
plus or a minus?
Well, it's bad morally, but good for business.
So
I
I'd
mean,
say it's a plus. I'd
efficiency-
say it's a plus.
efficiency is the name of the game.
first layoffs I've heard, and the layoffs involve
The businessmen are
big
like,
holes.
yes, we love layoff.
Alright, let me get the achievements of the Steam Age open.
Layoffs in this world involve deep holes.
Sam.
Do the
Yes,
men dig their own holes? Is the question.
Yes, they dig their own.
Yes, that's the most efficient way.
You are in second place when it comes to points.
Arbitrary point.
The
Arbitrary
pointless points list.
Like the points
the
of
most
arbitration,
nonsense
you mean.
rubbish.
The points of arbitration, not the arbitrary points.
Couldn't care even less than
The
I.
lines are made up and the rules don't matter.
Kinky bingy.
Kinky bingy.
Come on
It
down
was
to
as
Kinky
mean
bingy.
Is
as
Kinky
the
Bingy where
popular
Monsieur
vote.
Crawdad
I don't
lives?
even care.
Yes. Yes.
I think so.
Monsieur Crawdad is the owner of Kinky Bingy.
The
Have
owner.
we had a southern character yet? We don't really go for that too often.
I like.
We
this
tend to
one.
go more European.
I love.
I
Monsieur
love
Crawdad.
I
Europe.
know of one that we have, so this could be the first.
Yeah. I think he may. He's breaking new grounds.
We are breaking barriers. We've shattered.
We are acknowledging Louisiana officially for the
We're
first
acknowledging crawdads for their contributions to society.
I still don't look at Florida.
No.
time. No, we don't need anything from there.
Guys, we just lost a Floridian.
We pushed that right off into the sea in our lore.
If there was any character we had that would have been considered a Floridian, it's probably Demont.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
She
monarch
probably lived in Florida back when it was 99% swamp.
She was.
That's how she met
El Presidente Smackdown.
El Presidente Smackdown. Yeah. I bet she went on
Another character
vacation
from our
to
lore
an
that we never
island.
talk about.
We don't talk about El Presidente Smackdown enough.
We
haven't done Tropico.
Oh,
and
we
he's
need
closely
to
aligned
do
with
Tropico.
He hasn't. We haven't seen El Presidente Smackdown defend the beaches with his revolver.
The problem is that we've told so many jokes about Tropico over the years. I don't know what new jokes we would have if we had it on stream. It would just be replaying the hits.
Sometimes you just gotta play the hits. When the band comes into town, you want them to play the hits.
Oh, I had an offer from you, Jordan. I didn't even realize.
Yeah, I sent that.
Long ago.
We've been trading.
I guess you don't need horses or iron, so... Oh yeah, that was just a pointless part of the trade.
You people
I think we were just
trading
trading
trash.
to trade. Yeah.
We are building business relationships, okay?
Yes.
That was the I will give you handfuls of air for this lump of dirt. is what
Well,
that
once enough trading is happening, then we might have to institute the continental system.
Well, if a continental system's gonna happen, then I want a big seat at that table.
Of course.
The Great Siege of... I haven't named this
Island.
yet.
Penis. The Great Siege
Bicep.
of Venice.
Either.
Chicken wing.
It
It
is an
does.
Agatha's finger pointing
It
down.
does kind of look like a chicken. It does kind of look like
She
a chicken
points
quarter.
downward and she's like, "What is that you're holding in your hand?"
That-
What are those fucking fish down there?
That's Mimi.
What are
that's-
these?
That is Mimi Wasimchiki Island.
Are these sins down here? They smell bad.
Why is that?
That must not eat fish.
Why is that ironclad about to die?
Because he's been over here
because
for many
Willie
years.
loves sending men, and they're like, "Please help us," and he just tells them to go further.
Yeah.
It is
I
a
pay
thing
you
he's done
to
multiple
move
times.
forward, not to bitch and moan in my ear about what you want.
Uh-huh.
You're soldiers.
You need an ambulance, more like a wambulance.
You need an ambulance, more like get the commissar and fucking shoot him in the head.
Not my strategy, but you know, I guess it
So we'll
works.
see how it works out.
My people are very obedient, you see.
They look like
They love it. They love it.
They love being oppressed. You should definitely give it a try. Honestly, I think that's the natural state of man, maybe. They just need a little bit of repression. They need a big, strong man to come and sweep them off their feet. They desire it
Yes.
deep down. But they also need purpose. That's also really important. And the purpose that we give them is work, for it will set them free.
Yes.
And we all want freedom, right?
Freedom is good.
Freedom is good.
You know what's better than freedom?
What?
The idea. The idea of freedom.
What are you talking about?
Well, I have true freedom. What do you
Explain.
I said I have true freedom, and therefore I do.
What exactly do
Cult
they
of
plan
personality, I like it.
Agito ergo sum. I
what
think
exact-
therefore I am.
I
What
like
exactly
it.
do they plan to do on that island?
I still make a giant AI.
What is
Yeah, I shall
the
call him
purpose there?
Well, they've got iron, they've got production, they've got plenty of food.
Yeah.
It will.
Where?
They have these
Fish!
atolls, and there's fish.
Atolls, fish. What do you want?
There's plenty of food. And I can just build a lighthouse.
We love a lighthouse.
The ocean holds much food in it, Samuel.
Mm-hmm.
You little fool. You
You can
stupid little
fish.
child.
Fish, you know,
Yes,
like the
yeah.
chicken of the sea.
Yes.
Chicken and sea. I like fish. Fish is tasty.
Stop
I know.
stealing the mouse.
I'm gonna take it because I
No
gotta get it
one
off the screen.
is touching it.
Someone
never mind, I gotta do
was
my turn.
touching it because my mouse was on the left side of the screen when I was trying to move to the right.
To avoid even the temptation, I have my mouse like on the opposite end of my desk, and I have my hands on my lap like a good little.
You
boy.
have the nuclear 2-button system where you have to get another person to unlock it before you can go.
Sister Agatha would be so proud of me with how good I am. I
A
don't
good
sin.
little boy of good.
So,
Yeah, boy.
so we do believe in spicy rock, but do we believe in the principle of nuclear weapons?
Yes.
We don't ever get nuclear weapons.
I want them so
unfortunately.
bad.
We don't get
not in
them,
this
but do
scenario.
we approve of them?
I mean, if we had them, yes, we'd make them, and
I
we
would
would definitely
use
use them.
Yes.
We would keep them in secret, and then we would bomb the shit out of each other all at once.
That'd be really scary if you could do nuclear warfare in this instance.
That would be.
Yeah, with the cutthroatism of the game.
You could put it in the heart of their empire, and suddenly they're shattered. Their economy is just in tatters.
Oh, there goes my capital.
It's all a fucking radioactive wasteland.
There would
now.
have to be lots of gentlemen's agreements about nuclear arms.
It had 4.
Yeah, like
Wonders
fully,
in it.
it's like Cuban Missile Crisis situations. Like you can't move
yeah.
nukes to this range. If you do, it's like I'll move mine to that range, and then
You get in like the Margrove in the
When-
liquidity
as
situation where they're
soon-
like right
Fucking
next
dead
to
man
each
hand.
other.
As soon as ICBWs happen, everyone gets real friendly. Everyone gets real chill and real friendly.
Hey, Tyler. I think we should have a border ceremony.
What?
Like
What
the
could
the
that
good
even
friends of
we will
Pakistan and India.
ceremonially dock.
Like the good friends Pakistan and India, or China and India.
Sure.
Several
mean,
people in
there's good
India.
pals.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. So you get a bunch of your best guys and put them up over my border, and I'll put a bunch of my best guys and put them on the border, and then they're gonna just duke it out with like fucking fists and sticks and shit.
In
be
good
fun.
fun, of course.
Yes,
Yeah.
to share a display of military might on both sides.
It's like as Tyler's like, let me just put more guns over here just in case.
Just in case.
No,
Well,
it's for the
Northerners-
parade. This is
that
it's
northerner
fun.
saying.
You see,
"Oh,
I
sweet
love
shit."
parades. You know what? I think I'm gonna set up for a parade of my own.
I would really be moving my people if I had heard any of that.
You know,
In reference to my nation, I'm like, oh.
The people of the South, the people of the Southwest, they seem like they're going to be handling themselves. I think the Eastern Brotherhood I think the Eastern Alliance of Brotherly Love and Free Commerce is going to be just.
I think we're good over here.
I will
Just
also
like
say
be
though,
chill. Does the Eastern Alliance of Brotherly Love believe in isolating themselves from the chaotic West?
I think we more believe in seeing what the fuck the West is about to do.
We let the West
before we
what
do
it-
anything.
We let the West do what it wants.
Sometimes the West likes to have tantrums.
And then there's the people in the North who just who work on both sides.
see, Tyler, I don't want to have a great Western debate, which is why we built the road of friendship, right? The railroad of friendship.
I think that's why we did that. Yes.
My God!
I'm going back.
They spotted Jordan. They're like, "Who the fuck are you with a crooked
Like,
finger?
who the shit?
Who do you think you are coming into my country?" And then they all
kill
start
you
fucking
all.
singing in unison, and it like syncs up. Makes you see the clouds vibrating above you.
I'm
It's like-
blue da-ba-dee-da-ba-da.
It's like when it's really hot and you see the heat waves coming off of stuff. You see that in the sky.
I like
It
to
just ripples.
I like to think every time they're near, you just start hearing the Sardaukar scene from the new Dune movie.
I actually read an article on that not too long ago. I haven't read the actual Dune books, so I don't know if it's like already mentioned in the
I
books.
keep meaning to read those.
I
I
do
don't
hear
got
that
time to read no fucking
They're
fiction books.
they're old and they got that 1950s way of
I-
writing, but I hear they're good. But I read that the language that the Sardaukar use is essentially just like truncated jargon over thousands of years. So they're doing the equivalent of like military lingo at each other and meditating on it.
Alpha Tango Dulu Zulu.
I started reading the first Dune book back in like I was like 19 or something.
Hi, Tyler.
And it's a brick, and I eventually was just like I don't have time.
Yeah.
Me too.
Is that Heinlein? I don't remember exactly which one wrote it.
Who wrote Dune?
Yeah.
No,
Uh,
I don't remember who though.
his name.
Frank
was
Herbert.
on my tongue. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Frank
it.
Herbert.
Frank Herbert wrote most of them. I believe he died.
They're going to
partway through.
fucking Archer your
His
fucking men and their
son,
transport
Brian
ships.
Harbour. I forgot that they had those.
They're going to
It
fucking
was
take them off
I
with bows
forgot
and
about that.
arrows.
It was a
Some of you over
it was a
here.
similar situation.
And then
to,
a privateer takes them.
and they found
Nothing would make me happy.
a privateer takes them and founds a barbarian city.
Don't
Oh,
say
That's a
such wretched
horrific.
shit.
Oh.
The Luddites
Don't-
can't have sex.
Don't even.
They're like, what
Don't
if
wish that shit
together
on me.
strong?
Apes together strong.
They fucking name it Mediolanum or some shit.
Oh.
We don't trust the media.
Okay. I gotta look at
We hate the media.
We're just gonna take this time and we're gonna call it Fox News.
They no, they name it. That is his name.
How would you spell that?
It's so long. It's so long. It goes off the screen.
It is, and then that's the sound
There
they
are
make.
a number of
That's-
umlauts.
That's
in
the
there.
sound they make to rise buildings from the earth.
They are the bone singers, like the Eldar.
They are the bones of the world. They are the bones of the old world, and upon them we shall make new. Ipwich.
Good that.
That sounds like a trendy sandwich. Ipwich.
I want an
It's a Lovecraft.
So it's a calamari.
Nice tasty
so,
Ipwich.
Those are always so happy and playful. I
so
love
it's a
those.
calamari sandwich.
It's one
is
of
what
those
you're
them
saying.
there Lovecrafts.
It's a calamari sandwich.
It's crafted with love.
Yeah, Lovecraft.
What would be a more Lovecraft sandwich? A calamari.
Crafted
A
with
calamari.
Lovecraft.
What would be more of a Lovecraft sandwich? A calamari sandwich or like a lobster roll with the shells?
I feel like just a sandwich that is nothing but a fish head that talks.
Fish head sandwiches.
Yes, that talks. That's the important part.
It screams in agony as you eat it.
I think it would be a sandwich where it is made from such unearthly angles that as you bite into it, both sides of your jaw continue past where your teeth should
It's
be.
non-Euclidean.
It's so you're just like your mouth moves in ways it's never moved before.
But it feels.
It
but
makes
feels
you
good.
so uncomfortable.
But at the same
It
time,
sounds
it feels good.
real smooth.
You've never felt it before. Your teeth going past one another because of angles.
You feel the grinding.
Sounds like it would make me nervous.
It feels like you feel them grinding, and while you are disgusted, it feels somewhat pleasant. You can't stop eating.
If my teeth
My real
started
network is very
involuntarily grinding, I might just shoot myself.
No, like I said, while you are initially disgusted, you can't help but feel like it feels nice, and you enjoy it, and you can't stop eating.
Yes, but my disgust. You're not saying that it would not be strong enough to want to kill myself.
It
is what
wouldn't
I'm
be
hearing.
because it would start feeling too good, and you would keep eating the sandwich.
See, that part wasn't included in there in the beginning.
Yes, it was. I kept saying it.
The little asterisk there. Yes, it was. Don't worry.
I remember long ago when I made William have to read a curse I put on him,
I remember.
where he had to eat spoonfuls of mayonnaise on his knees and said, "Yes, master," to his wife.
I would not like the mayonnaise.
Like, I don't think any of that is chill.
I mean, I'm kinda
But
down
the
with that
mayonnaise
other
is a
part.
listen though. The mayonnaise is a big part of it, and you can't take that away.
I will just say the
not allowed.
mayonnaise part is the part that's
You
the deal
can't compartmentalize that curse.
You can.
It's
It's
unforgettable.
all
the-
part of it.
It was like one of my magnum opuses.
It would be if we had a Hall of Fame of curses. It would be in there.
I aspire to be as
Do we
curse
need a top
happy as
10
you.
curses of the year?
We're gonna have to do a
Curses of the
video.
year. That's so many records you'd have to go through.
I know it's impossible.
I can't do that.
The
You would have to
majority
do
of
search.
the majority of curses are done in
I
Discord. where you
curse.
could search by I
the word
curse.
curse, and it's like
No,
you have to go
it'd be
through so
I
many
curse.
files. So many files.
I have a format I use. It's like I curse and then at this person.
And we all started doing that.
It just so many. Even this year, it'd be like fucking and like over 100.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We have a lot of really just basic, stupid ones that no one cares
And
about.
I don't even know how we would have an elimination process for it.
The more
I feel like that
creative,
would be
the
a
better.
vote.
Honestly, we'll have to get together and do that.
It's like, but how do we define creative?
It's like you have to write each one down on paper and then like pit each one against another one and have it be an elimination.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
It is a nebulous concept, so it's not like we're gonna nail down exact criteria as to what makes it a good curse or not.
At least not in the first round.
Maybe
After a
we'll
while, we'll
figure
get
it out.
better.
Later on, when we go to like 2025, you know, we should have a system down by then, like by category. And we'll be in front of a stage, and they'll be clapping, and then we go and accept our rewards.
Yeah. The trophy will be gold.
Of course, it'll be called the Cursey.
I think they'd have to be
The
brackets.
curses. I
There'd
want to go
be
to the
brackets,
curses.
and each bracket you would advance through them by a different means. I think firstly we'd go through each curse, and if any one of us vetoes it, it gets tossed. That'd be the first.
We do have to toss out a lot of them initially, so that would be okay.
And then the second bracket would be us randomly making two go against each other and deciding which one we like more.
How fun! I would do that. I would spend a whole day doing that.
It would be
Day at the
like
Cursies.
2 to 3 hours of effort potentially for something that is meaningless. Don't forget.
Very meaningless.
Meaningless.
It's
pointless.
not meaningless to me.
I feel like the only fair way to do it would be if it was at least a double elimination.
It's if for the people that have watched The Office, it's deeply similar to the Dundies.
I'm proud of that fact.
Meow 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 meow. Meow meow.
I assume Alex is poking his cat.
I am.
Meow, 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 meow,
He's on my
meow,
lap.
meow, meow,
So about this movie, Happy Feet, though.
Let's bring it up for a third time.
Yeah, they didn't hear the second time, so it's fine.
That's true.
So, I saw a thing floating through Reddit yesterday. That one scene where the tap dancing one, the weird guy, he's
the main character.
Yeah, whatever. He starts he starts dancing with the main love interest, and they start flopping all over the place, and they go through like all the fucking different sex positions while they're flopping all over the place.
Yes.
And I didn't even notice that shit as a kid.
Talking about kids film, it's just like they go through the different sex positions.
Yeah, you see here, kid. This is when you get the penguin behind.
This is called cowgirl.
And this one's the doggy style.
I'm gonna invite your friend over here. We're gonna do the Eiffel Tower.
Oh wait, you say your friend? Who are you speaking to?
The children in the
It
audience.
was very vague.
Talking to the children in the audience.
Oh no!
Sitting there with their parents, and their
they're like,
parents
oh.
look at each other. It's like, why did we go to this fucking movie?
Now, kids, come over here and give Uncle Seamus a hug. Come on.
You want to sit on Walt Disney's lap?
Come on. You want to have a suck on my lollipop? He pulls out a lollipop out of his shirt. It's covered in hair.
It's
Unwrapped.
all his chest hair. He actually had it inside his shirt. It's very sweaty.
His eyes are crossed, but they go in like totally different directions.
He looks
Left
a
eye's
lot-
up, the right eye is like kind of cornered to the left.
He
And
looks a lot like the live action guy of Mario that we all know and think of.
What is this man's name?
I don't remember his name, but I remember he was like, if you don't do this, you're gonna go to hell.
He tells the kids that.
He did. It was I don't remember exactly what, but it's like, you gotta do something or you're gonna go to hell. And he said that as Mario on the TV show.
Oh, you're talking about the one.
Mario
is
telling
that-
me to go to hell.
Are you talking about the one from the Hamas kids video thing?
What?
I don't know what that is, but sure.
Oh.
Did Mario
No.
Did Mario join Hamas?
That one was the knockoff
Mario's
brand.
throwing a power.
What?
That was a knockoff brand
What?
Mickey Mouse, actually. I think his name was Farfour, something like that. And,
I don't know what you're talking about then.
And it was actually like a
guess he's-
Hamas TV show meant to indoctrinate children.
No, not that one. No, that's the one that told the Iraqi children to kill the infidels whenever we invaded.
I just keep thinking.
I
about
don't
the
remember
guy
watching
from,
this as a
Leo
kid.
and Satan.
Oh,
Where he's
yeah.
like even trade, baby, and it's like, you know, get in the back of the bus. I keep thinking of that guy.
Even trade, baby.
Where he takes that man's fucking face off to hide himself.
It's
And he has the big smile. He's like,
He has an open trench coat at all times.
Just
he
sticks
just wants
it
to be
under
your
his
friend.
nose. He's sniffing it all the time.
he just wants to be your friend. He is a friend-shaped man.
Just come on down to Taxi's Naked Puzzle Basement. You like popsicles?
I know.
I don't like them anymore.
I don't want a popsicle.
I used to
Good.
enjoy popsicles, and now I don't.
So
I wasn't
Sam,
asking if you wanted one. I said,
I
do
think
you
with
like
this whole
'em?
situation you have here, right,
Yes.
you need a lot more cities. Right? But if
No,
you had a lot
no,
more
he's
cities, your
fine.
people
He's
will
fine.
they will start throwing Molotov cocktails if you build more cities.
No, Sam, you're fine as you are. Don't
William,
make
William.
don't feel as though you have to change yourself for
Hey,
other people.
Hey, William. Hush.
I just
think
want you
any
to live your
world
true,
with-
authentic self.
I think any world with less Luddites is a better world for all. So
I
I
do
would
hate
like it if
Luddites.
Sam exterminated the Luddites over
I'm
here, and he needs like twice as
working
many
on
cities.
it. Hey, I'm working on it.
If you could draw some more of them away, I would set up a city.
It's like Jordan could like put a city in between New Vedria and Testatortion, and he'd have more than enough space to live in there.
Hey, buddy, how you doing, man?
That's a
I'm just
little
moving on.
much.
I'm just moving into the neighborhood. How's it going?
Yeah.
No.
And then you'd have like like France and England colonizing North America, where they're just like putting up settlements next to each other. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm over in Alaska,
Have to
just
look-
like that's a problem for another time.
I don't know how this map's gonna work out.
I'm going the other way.
Troops are coming. I'm sending more troops out to the New World.
the Great Draft.
Everybody go. It'd be certainly a shame if anybody invaded you right now.
Wouldn't it though?
Use you?
Just saying.
What?
What?
I was
What?
I was agreeing with your friend. We're all
I
friends
mean,
here.
you do look very defenseless, is what
I didn't say
I'm
that.
saying. I mean, you have barely any land infantry in your land.
None of
It
this
is a
me.
shame.
I'm just throwing that out there. This isn't me.
Jordan noticed it first, so I think you should look out for that.
No, I'm a friend pointing that out.
Yeah.
What you're saying is it's time for the home fleet to come home.
I mean, I would.
That is quite the overreaction, my friend.
Home fleet's coming home.
I mean, more power to you, my friend. I would never seek to change the way that you consider your place in world politics, but I just...
Willie is one by one making the world a more tense place.
Alex, my friend, how
He
are
has
you
a habit
doing
of
today?
doing that.
Hey, we have a demilitarized
Let's go down the
zone.
list.
We do.
Like, you could play with these other people, but we have a demilitarized zone, and if you fuck with it, I will bomb you back to the Stone Age, you little man.
I have no intention of crossing any boundary that is set before me.
I will not play the back and forth. I will start shooting and ask questions later. I'll
has-
assume self-defense.
Nobody's told me to stop, so I'm just gonna keep going. It's fine. If people tell
If
me
you
to
had
stop, I'll
deleted that
stop.
within your territory, you would have gotten a couple.
You would have gotten money. Yeah.
You told them to jump into that water, and they're like, "Okay, my lord."
Oh, all right.
I got money.
For you, my lord.
It increases your income, but you get a flat amount of gold if you decommission a unit within your borders.
Yeah.
You want to drag them through the trees back home, is what you want to do.
Over there.
Over there, over there. They now have 4 whole people.
They got 4 guys running the city.
It's a lot.
It's a living.
It's a living. Oh, horrible.
The man threshers. You leave my soldiers alone!
Like a great general.
You Marxist, communist, Leninists, you're stealing all of my creativity.
Wow, there's such words.
And I'll use whatever word you want to say on my last breath. I won't do it. I'll go to jail.
Oh no. He's starting to speak nonsense, he is.
I'll go to jail.
I lost track of where that sentence started.
It just like kept going.
Remember, you have to be like a lobster. You gotta be the lobster. That is all.
Okay.
Well, tensions do appear to be rising.
All of us are being cooked in this fucking oven we live in.
Things are getting a little hot.
I think everything is perfectly fine, and I see no issue whatsoever with anything
That's what
going
he
on.
always says.
No, I don't
Why
like
is
it.
that such a negative thing?
I don't like it when William thinks everything's okay.
That's when you know
What?
it's not.
Oh my goodness.
That's when it's the worst.
Well, that's just rude. What
be
if I
fair.
what if I wished the best for you, and you having the best happen to you
that doesn't
was
feel
what I
right.
considered a good
That
thing?
doesn't feel right. That
Oh.
feels wrong.
If William wished me the best outcome, I would immediately think he was plotting my
It's
destruction.
like
yeah,
it's time for war.
It has those what's the word for it? Those implications.
Like I said, if anybody wants me to stop, just tell me to stop and I'll stop.
That's a lie.
It's like
That's
your
the
neighbor.
lie.
You haven't
to the
even
north,
tried yet.
Threatened to open fire. You took a step near him.
I have no intention of upsetting the world order.
That's a lie.
I feel
That's
as
why,
though
because every single one of us has intention of upsetting them.
We do.
I
Every
feel-
single one of us are looking at the bolts of the table to see if we can flip it.
I feel as though there are lies and slander being spread about me in back rooms and theater halls of the richest nations in the world, and I just want to say to them, I am your friend. That is all.
Oh, I'm so
That I don't trust that.
the amount of concern
Awful
in my
sus.
world has grown.
That is quite suspect.
Well, the good thing, Sam, is that he would have to go through 2 other empires to get to either of us.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I have
so
no
there's-
intention of doing
Unless he
so.
goes the long way, I guess. The real long way.
No,
Really?
don't say those words.
That we see coming from a long time.
He'd have to march through one of his neighbors.
Uh-huh.
Or he'd have to come across the sea, in which I would
I wonder which one it would
If
be.
he came across the sea, I would eat him alive.
Hello.
Like, nom nom nom.
Well, you are the preeminent naval power. I feel that would be a bad idea on my part.
build a funny thing.
What? Oh, okay, one of those.
I want to build a funny truck.
I want battleships so bad.
Are we going to have our little border fun?
Yes.
I don't like this border fun situation.
They're gonna stare at each other
It's
from their borders.
just
That tile right there is the scariest tile you could ever be in, Tyler. That
Our
one up there.
people do not believe.
Looking at 2 of his 4.
right there.
We-
Right there.
Yeah,
Is that,
yeah,
Is
yeah.
that a bad place?
Yeah.
Does that scare you?
God,
Yeah.
who's gonna make the first move?
What? No, we're not gonna fight.
What do you
I
mean
don't
first
think you
move?
understand. This is just a parade.
Yeah.
It's
We are
just a
displaying our
parade.
military might in front of each other as good friends and fellows.
That sounds...
That's how it began last time. It was just all fun and games. And then Willie kept prodding me.
And
And it continued to be fun and games as our guns started looking at each other.
real hard.
Well, that won't happen this time.
And then it wasn't fun and
Oh,
games.
Tyler, you still have riflemen.
Have some.
they don't know what is. They don't know the technology that has happened in the Empire.
They've been in the desert for a long time.
They are red lobsters
just-
from sunburn.
Arch.
Confused, wandering the
What is
desert.
that, son? We don't have that back
Just-
in our Empire.
Just remember that we did settle this border a long time ago.
This is settled land. Don't worry about it.
I gave that gold to you as a gift.
You did. I will eventually. I'm grabbing at it. I got some problems in my ass, as you can see.
In my
And that is
ass.
okay.
Right in there.
If you need me to help you with anything, I'm free to help.
Oh, those poisonous words!
Aren't you the one preaching about fucking fun and brotherhood and prosperity and all that
It's-
inane bullshit?
It's fine when it's true.
The line.
Ah,
are beautiful.
We have it in our name.
exactly. And that's the same thing as having it. I mean, unless
It's
you're
1932.
trying. Are you trying to?
We're in the fun 30s,
Would
where
you,
nothing happens.
That's what we call it.
would you maybe consider that one little outcropping there? Maybe like a no, never mind. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not gonna.
What
say
was it? What
it.
were you gonna say?
Nope.
What were you
He was gonna
what
say
were
something
you
that
gonna
was gonna
say?
paint him
No.
as Hitler.
No.
What were you gonna
Which is
say?
always a
What
good
was
person
it?
to be.
I'm not gonna say
Uh-huh.
anything.
What was it?
What are we talking about?
Are you trying to find living space, William?
No,
Is that
I
what
never
you're
said that.
Looking for living space?
I never said that. I have plenty of living space. I have a whole other continent I'm in the process of getting.
I have so much room to breathe.
I don't need
so
your
much room,
space.
I don't need
I'm in an empty room.
There's a reason you have a city with 7 people called Sandy Shite. I don't want it or need it. Not that your place is terrible, my friend. I'm
There
sure
is
it's
much-
not.
No, it
Jeez,
is
man,
terrible
Sandy
here, sir, and I'm insulted that you don't call it terrible.
The twin cities of Sandy Shite and Vilesville. Vilesville fucking stinks, and Sandy Shite has a lot of chafing. What is it from? Where it's like, oh, it stinks of beef. I think that's a Jim Sterling.
That was
song.
Jim
Is that? I
Sterling.
think that's a Jim Sterling.
And that
Yeah,
one
it was they were in the Defoe bot, the big
Yes,
Defoe
yeah,
machine.
Defoe
It
City.
stinks
yes.
of beef.
And Defoe pissed himself, and he's like, "Oh, it stinks of beef, rotten beef."
No, it was me all along, and he pisses himself. It stinks.
I love the
And then
clown
Harry
of Santa.
Potter is in the movie.
He did a
Yeah, that was
tee.
the film that starred Harry Potter.
Oh, he snorted. He did it. He did it. He's dying. You good?
I've done a good thing this day.
Yeah. I want to see my friend tomorrow.
Which friend are
Tyler
you
has
talking about?
bouts of neediness.
I am lonely.
He's like a mercurial cat who just like he's fine most of the time, but every now and then he's just like, "Where are you?"
I'm never pet ever.
Where are
See
you?
that fucking line.
Where are
I
you?
do. I'm looking right at it.
I'm looking right at it. And he just keeps driving in.
My friend, is your border secure? Do you need any assistance?
My
My-
God.
He's just so bored, I think.
I do feel very worried that my border is like touching every country now.
Yeah.
You're not quite touching Vedria yet.
You have fucking Kiki Bingy.
It's right there.
Right up in
Yeah,
there.
but they're not touching. They're not touching.
And there's
Might
just
as well
because there's like
be.
swamp jungle in between them that no one wants to live in.
Not true. Kinky Bingy thrives in that jungle.
I wouldn't. That's a strong
Everybody loves Kinky Bingy.
I feel like Kinky Bingy is where the modern flu came from.
I think the people who live in Kiki Bingy are nowhere near as happy with it as the people who visit.
No. Kinky Bingy is where all the rich people, they vacation and their children are told that they get an excursion where they get to pick gems.
And the natives of Kiki Bingy all have polio.
Yes.
And they pick a bag of gems and they get to keep one of those gems and the rest are given to the great nation of Vedria. As a gift.
That's a wonderful little gift.
It's so fun.
And you too can have the great honor and privilege of harvesting gems for
The great nation of Vedria.
For only $99.99.
For the great quote unquote Republic of Vedria.
Oh, he
Quote,
said the
unquote.
R
He
word.
keeps saying horrible things.
I just.
I don't even go that far.
He keeps just ceding power to the people for no reason.
No,
You can't give it to them.
What the
They
hell
won't
is
give
wrong
it
with this
back.
fucking dude?
It was in quotations.
Yeah, but you also
Making
openly
me
talk
feel
about
so
unions
afraid.
and such
Sam,
I fear
When you said
words
that-
way more than a fear of invasion.
Sam, when you said that, it felt like a lead weight was put on my chest. Like a real big, like the one the size of a fucking like a whole dumbbell.
Tyler,
Yeah, it's just like, ooh.
I feel this weight as well, my friend.
My God, would you stop simping?
Excuse me?
You're simping so hard.
I am
Can
merely
we stop using the internet words? They make me
No.
so annoyed.
I
every
am
time.
beseeching my good friend Tyler to
You
ensure
are
his
all
continued
too
protection.
old to be saying these fucking 14-year-old words. Stop it. Stop it right now.
I feel like 14-year-olds have different internet words that we don't know
I bet.
about.
I bet we
Because
don't.
I'm sure they do.
Because
Yeah.
the
Those
ones we
Zoomers
say
be
are,
zooming right past us, so we don't know what the hell they're talking about.
They're too fast.
the ones we say are definitely of our generation.
They are.
I want it to
The
stop.
Zoomers look at it and they're like, ew, I don't want any of that.
Tell me, Alex, did you ever hear anything about the devious lick?
I don't know
What?
what that is. I don't want to know.
What?
I don't want
What?
to know.
I
Get
heard
out of
about
here.
It's
I
literally
wanna know.
just
Go to
fucking
hell.
Gen Xers and Zoomers just stealing shit and committing vandalism. But they call
I
it a
don't want it.
devious lick.
I don't want it.
Because
Never
British.
heard
Away.
of this.
That's
Get off my
because
property.
it's dumb and it's bullshit and it's TikTok shit.
I don't like the TikTok shit. I
Neither
don't like
do
the
I.
Chinese government.
TikTok is a scourge upon our
Hey, shit.
youth.
I
will
personally
never
kind of
TikTok.
think most social media is, but that's just my opinion. My humble opinion as a person who regularly at least attempts to contribute to the zeitgeist.
The only thing I really use Facebook for anymore is that it's a very convenient way to be able to text and call most of you.
I think
The only
what you
reason
use it
I
for
use
is
that
to mine
spyware-
random images to then put on the Discord. I think that's what you use it for.
Oh, I do that as well, but that is just a byproduct of it.
You call me through Facebook. Of the ways you could call me, that's like the least way I would expect to get a call.
I
Every time I
don't-
go, I'm like, I see it come up on my screen. I'm like, oh, what the fuck is this?
I don't actually have your number in my phone anymore.
I don't think that's true.
I can't find it.
You know what, Jordan? You better give him your phone number on camera right
I-
now.
I
No,
have
no.
my phone in my hands.
Say
It
it
is
out loud.
867-5309.
Oh, okay.
8675309.
Oh, you got the curse number.
You know, that actually was someone's number.
Yeah, people
And
call
it-
it
they
It
a-
had a
was. They
really
had to
bad
throw that
time.
right away.
Yeah. And it was Jordan.
It's a number it's a number you're actually not allowed to have anymore.
Well, I doubt any carrier would give that number. I have a feeling that they would be like, okay, this number is a cursed number. It's a broken number. We can't use it.
You don't have to turn on the red light.
That's a different song.
I know.
By a different band.
William started singing it.
But Roxy!
One of my favorite songs by the Police, which is one of my favorite bands.
I wouldn't say the Police is my favorite, but it is good. They are good.
They're one of
I know the 2 songs by them.
They're one of those bands where you just choose random songs from them and they're all great. They have so many hits.
Oh yeah.
What do you do, Sam?
That
Do you
really-
confine
that
them
really
to
gets you.
death?
No. I'm deciding if I want to have them retreat and heal, and get a different promotion, or heal instantly.
Yes. You
I'm
want them to retreat
sending
and get a
out
promotion.
an SOS. I'm sending out an SOS to
I hate
world.
the only time I ever heal instantly is like they're gonna die anyway, so fuck it. Throw more at them. Problem, you know.
You know, you could have gotten a promotion that made it to where they would have healed every turn.
I just did medic.
You did not get it. You got a different thing.
He's got medic too.
Yeah.
No. That's only if you're hitting the heal button.
Alright.
You could have gotten a thing that made it to where they healed every turn, even if they did an action.
Well, too late now.
Good
Certainly
answer.
is.
The auto stim packs.
Those
Blammo.
are... I take that off of my power armor every time I have them because it uses them so much.
Uh-huh.
Like, you get down to 80% health and, you need 2
It's
stim
like,
packs.
let's patch you up here.
And then you feel real tired.
I feel real good and then real tired.
It reminds me of the stealth suit in New Vegas that absolutely every single time gets you addicted to Med-X. Like, it seems you've stubbed your toe, Master. Med-X.
Yeah, and you can get addicted through that.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, she's fucking ODing me.
I just accept it, because it's a really good suit, so I'm like, I guess I'll live with it.
I just don't have medics on me. If I see it, I leave it. Leave it behind.
I just let it,
It's like,
I just
can't
let
touch
it,
that
I
shit.
let it happen.
I just don't like that.
I'll
she
just start
chastises me
amping
when I
it
turn
up.
My fucking light on.
That does annoy me.
I'm like, lady, I gotta fucking see. It's dark in here. And she's like, okay, dumbass.
Whatever you say, bitch.
Can't you
I'm
mix
like,
the
God damn it,
medic?
I worked hard to make you programmed.
Can't you mix
People
the?
listen to me.
Can't you mix
do, like,
the
5
medics
quests?
with Psycho or something, or is it a stim pack?
That we're New Vegas. That would be in 4. New Vegas didn't have any of that.
Yeah, that's
In New
fine,
Vegas,
that's
you have a suit that talks to you, and she's sassy.
Yeah.
fine. I do remember the suit.
She's very Dolores-y.
My game started freezing up a whole bunch once I started getting to the Grand Canyon.
You'll get
You
that.
gotta
info
put
out.
in the myriad of mods I found to stop all that. It fully stopped it crashing and all that after I did all that.
Well, this was me playing on the PlayStation 3, so.
Oh yeah, me on the
Yeah.
Xbox. I had to turn off autosaves because they kept corrupting the game. It like autosave during a loading screen where it was like looping forever, and it's like, well, I gotta close it during the save, which is gonna corrupt it and send me back 5 hours.
Yep.
So I had to turn that off.
That's why you gotta have a backup.
I stopped, like, Fallout 4 is what made me start saving in different files constantly. I didn't normally do that.
I used to either, but that's about the time where it's like I just have
Until
to.
I have to have 80 fucking saves per.
Sometimes you won't even know when it's gonna be broken, so it's like I might have to go back 3 hours.
Yeah. Because Fallout 4 just like doesn't want to work at all.
You'll be trekking across the entire wasteland, and then you get inside a building, and then it freezes trying to load up the building.
And then I don't play it for a week.
I gave up on it.
Yeah, I don't.
I uninstalled it and was like, I'm done with you. I had a character where I was like, I'm going to do. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do all the Minutemen stuff because my first ever playthrough of the game, almost 10 years ago. Think about that. It almost came out 10 years ago. Was as a Minuteman. And I was like, I'm going to do a Minuteman thing where I'm going to wear their funny hats and I'm going to use muskets and it's going to be great. And then all the Minutemen stuff bugged out in the very beginning. Wouldn't let me talk to Preston Garvey. He just looked at me. And I was like, okay, great.
Like, all right,
I guess I won't do that.
all right, Todd. Okay.
And then I was like, you know what? I'm done with this. I don't need this in my life.
Well, you know, the important thing to remember is that it just works.
It just,
doesn't.
It just works.
It just literally doesn't, though.
It just works, though.
but it just
I
works.
don't know what you want me to say about it. It just works.
The game is too old for it to still not function.
How is that? I hate that that's just become acceptable. It's
Yes.
it's like nearly 10 years old. It's like, but does it function? No. You have to download mods to make it function. And we're just
So,
like,
I know
okay,
that-
that's fine.
I know the joke I said with Elden Ring was that it's a masterpiece, and so every time I did something really stupid, I was like, "Oh, look at this masterpiece." But I saw it on Steam, and I saw that IGN, I think, called it flawless when it came out,
Well,
and I really wish I had seen that because every one of the many times the game didn't function, I would have absolutely had a comment that would
Oh,
show
I'm
us,
sure.
like, flawless game. Every single time the enemies didn't spawn, every single time they were invisible, every single time it crashed for no reason, every single time it dropped to 5 frames per second. It's like flawless.
flawless.
One time I lost my save
What
file.
even are words? Yeah,
That
Tyler
happened.
lost his whole save file. What even is the meaning of words in the video game industry? They
What
are
do words
whatever,
mean in
like
the
they
game industry?
fully
What do they
embraced
mean?
alternate
Nebulous.
facts before the orange guy even came around.
They had an understanding of that before.
Where they're
the
like,
word for it even
this equals
existed.
flawless. It's like, are you sure?
You think Donnie would do great in the video game industry?
You know, I think that we need
Oh,
more ethics in
oh, that
games journalism. I think that's what we
alternate timeline where Trump is the head of like an EA company.
need. Oh god.
Holy fuck.
Oh god, the most predatory game you could possibly.
He would make a
imagine.
lot of money and he would fit
He
right in.
would, I know.
But too bad he doesn't know what a video game is.
Is that like the Pac-Man?
He probably thinks it's like the fucking stick
Is that
guy
like
from
Pong?
Nintendo.
Is that like you got the Pong?
All you gotta do is sign up to my new Truth Social app, and then I'll send you notifications, and you'll read
If
them,
we
and you'll
get-
get points for them.
If we get 500,000 True Socialers, I will stream Elden Ring. I will beat every boss the first try.
And then I will
Because-
summon, let me 1v1 her, and then I will
Listen,
1v1
it's really easy.
him and win.
It's really, a lot of people are saying it's really easy, you know.
I can't believe he has that coordination to do any of that. My brain won't process that.
Me trying to have the idea of him holding a controller in his hand.
No, I've got him fully like with the headset
Yeah, like in a gamer
and
chair.
everything.
I do feel like he would have to
A,
have.
a light up gamer chair.
I feel like he'd have
Yeah.
to have a specially made controller for his perfectly big hands.
Oh yeah.
He would
that
need a
would be-
larger one.
He would have a tiny controller so that whenever you see it on stream, he's like, his hands are engulfing it. You can see how large
You
his
can just
hands
see how big my hands are. This controllers are too small for me.
I read an article today that was talking about how many years do we think Trump can get? That was the article. Those are the articles that are out there right now. That's where we're at. Where it's like guesstimating. It's like, how many years could he get?
Like let's number the crimes.
Oh, I'm so ready.
Like
My
this crime gets
body.
about this many years on average. Let's subtract a couple because obviously.
Oh,
But let's
yeah.
add that to the total.
Oh yeah, tell me harder.
And let's
Daddy.
add that here. And then, the Espionage Act, that's a life or execution.
What could he get for sedition?
Let's
baby?
add a whole bunch of
If
years.
they
up
just
in
gave
there.
him like a year, I'm happy really at this point. If it's just like if he just had to go on the inside for like a weekend, it's like okay, at least we have it on
give
paper.
give me something. Give me
Yeah.
something.
I'm just turning you up.
Not
a little
asking for
bit,
much.
Alex. Speak, Alex.
Still
Can
kinda
you-
wanna
can you
see
hear
Gamer
me?
Trump.
You are hearable now.
Okay. Don't you fucking silence me.
You are
hate
the big here.
sedition.
Don't you fucking censor me.
I specifically went out of my way to not censor you.
Does that mean he was censored up
trust.
until
I'm gonna
this
say a
point?
bunch of nonsense. Hey, look, it's all faithful. You have access to the most powerful military device in the whole galaxy.
Yeah, I know. I saw it, and I'm coming for it. It's mine. I'll shoot anyone that comes for it.
Mm-hmm.
Right next to Stragatha Island.
Called Agatha's Point. Get it?
Well, it really wants me to get one.
Is it Sandman 206? Is that how you really feel?
Yeah, I think they're right. I think they're right. I think that's exactly.
I think that guy's got the right head on his shoulders.
I think that guy's. I think that's a smart guy with a good opinion.
Yeah.
Is Morse code happening?
Please clap. Please clap.
You may thank me for the. You may thank me for the compliment.
Please clap.
Please clap.
Oh, Jeb.
He's so charismatic. Oh my god.
He's
I'm
so
swooning.
charismatic.
I'm floating?
I'm swooning.
Oh, I thought you said I'm floating.
He's so charismatic, I'm floating.
I thought you said it like an exclamation like, I'm floating, and like you're being taken away by the aliens.
I can fly. I can fly. I can fly.
I would be concerned personally. It's like, oh my god, I'm floating! Oh my god!
Tomorrow, I won't see tomorrow.
I'm scared.
Come and try!
What's the name?
That's not what it's called, is it?
That's not what the name is. What is it?
It's fine. He has one turn to figure it out.
And it's this turn.
Yes, I know.
Triskelion.
That's
Just
that
Elliot.
fucking weird thing. It's that 3 thing.
It's that
the
fucking
three
weird
thing.
foot
It's
thing.
the
That,
three
It's
symbol.
that
the Isle of Man.
fucking Welsh Sicilian thing.
That's not a good name for the island.
It's got the 3 atolls, and I was looking for a try word.
Yeah.
No, not that. Put that away.
No, not that!
Not that. Sit there. That's right there. Not there.
No, that's not what I wanted at all. No!
Everyone pulled out the hammers and they were ready to go, and you're like, no! Stop it! They were real excited about it too, and you just told them, no.
2 of the powers have colonies now.
Yep.
We've had to fucking fight for hours.
Chime in it.
We took it with blood and sweat and tears.
These soft ones will never understand
Very
the struggle
shortly,
we went
we'll have a
through.
3rd colonial power.
Me.
I think that you're the least likely.
I know, I'm the furthest away from it.
Don't worry, my friend. I shall
have to start
protect you.
swimming.
Oh, I don't want William's protection.
I shall be your suzerain.
Oh.
Would
that
you like
makes
my
me seem so
protection?
little.
Sam, would you like my protection? Would you prefer that?
Sam, I can be your hero, baby. I
Jordan,
can make the
Already
pain go
hero.
away.
Jordan are already in an alliance.
Yeah, but that's not what we're asking. We're asking if you want a protectorate situation.
Jordan and I are in a great
Just
alliance.
sign the paper and become a
Jordan's-
protectorate.
Jordan,
Wouldst thou like to be a bitch?
It'll
And
be
do
really-
not look up what protectorate means.
Jordan's seas are so safe.
Thought you said my seeds.
Jordan's
Your seed
He
is so
hides
safe.
his
It's so
seeds in
safe.
foreign lands.
Jordan's waters are so safe.
Oh, yeah.
Or
His
Tyler, I really
seeded
want you to do
waters.
something with the Great Southern Sea.
I plan on it.
what?
It's such a
What?
perfect like little circle down
Yeah, I
there.
want
I
something
mean,
to happen
honestly,
with it.
just build
Well,
it. Just
I'm expanding as fast as I can, but
I'm-
I have
look,
everywhere in
look,
the world
look,
to go.
Look, calm down.
But
I'm
we
not
have no money.
accusing you of anything or telling you something
It just
has to be
seemed
done.
like it, okay? It
It's
just
okay.
seemed like it.
I'm
know,
just
if you-
saying that I want the best for you.
You know, if you built a city on the very end of that ring, like on where it's like just 1 tile wide, it'd be the perfect little canal city. And then you'd have a great
Yes.
fucking harbor.
You do need that because then you could have like 3 cities surrounding it that can't be bombed from the outside.
He
that could just be
slowly-
constantly pumping out ships.
Slowly turns that massive Great Lake into a fucking massive dry dock.
And I want that
Where you can
for
have
you.
6 cities that in a protected harbor.
You
can
could be the
build as
most
many ships as you
dominant
like.
naval power in the world, and I want that for you, my friend.
Is it because you don't want Sam to have it?
That and
He wants some competition.
And I believe that Sam is a dirty socialist and that he really, really likes unions, and I don't like that.
I'm not
What
really
is the-
worried about Tyler having a navy until submarines happen, because that's the only way he can threaten most of us at this point with the navy.
What is the state of like the Western alliance that used to exist?
There
What-
is,
what's going on with
it's
that?
like
I forgot that it happened.
I feel like
It's
the papers
like-
ran out 50 turns ago, and I'm just curious.
It's like how Britain and Russia were technically allies when the Crimean War happened, and they started shooting at each other.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Just curious.
I still have no intention of putting anything in the demilitarized zone, so as long as that remains the case, I am perfectly fine and happy.
I will invade this entirely different direction.
I have no plans on caring about the continent except for my friend to the south.
Yeah.
Everything that I want or need here.
Like everything I want is in the south.
You can have all of that stuff. I've got my own shit.
But imagine how powerful your empire would be if you had cities on both the east and west side of this continent.
Let's not think about such things.
Just putting that out into the world.
I have other designs. I am looking to the west. To the great west.
The Great West, which is also sometimes the Great East to other people.
We've discussed this.
Look,
The
Earth-
Great West might meet Orlin.
The shape of this Earth is a flat circle, okay? We're fine.
What if it's actually a Taurus?
What if there's a fucking Mobius strip Earth? How about that?
Exactly, yeah.
Would be interesting.
It sounds like a strip mine.
You can just keep walking forward and it never ends.
I had to play a goalie.
I mean-
My cat tried jumping on the table and he wanted to dive into the mouse. And I had to like extend my arm and stop him.
He sees that mouse moving around. He's just like, I gotta touch it.
He just like the part of my desk he wants to sit on and lay on the most often is where my mouse is. And it's very annoying.
You tell him to not.
That doesn't. I'll put him down.
Of every
and then
other
he'll get right
place
back
in
up
this
there.
house.
Dodge the button.
You have a perfectly good couch you could sit on.
I know. And he sometimes does that. But he likes to be next to me. And so, and I'm in here.
You need like one of those little cat house things next to you where they like have different layers to lay on.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy one, but I think if I'm not near it, he won't be on it.
Why is Tyler studying submarines? He doesn't have his port city isn't a port, it's on a lake.
Adversity. Gungar.
Expedition.
Will work.
Then he will know the undersea.
Yeah.
He will fucking make a load of submarines and none of us will, and it'll scare us in a sudden war.
Well, I mean, destroyers can see submarines. That's why.
They can, but submarines can sink the shit out of battleships.
It's really scary.
If a submarines
Submarines can
first,
shoot
it
up
will
into the
almost-
fucking sky.
They can. They can. Submarines can shoot down airships that are in the water. But if a submarine fires first, it will almost always win. Because it gets like a flat like times 100% bonus against naval units.
Oh, good.
So if it fires first, it hurts.
Have we ever pronounced that city as Vilsville?
No, we
No.
haven't.
Well, I've done that now.
Okay.
Congratulations. You're the first one.
The people of Orlando, they call it Billsville. They saw the pamphlets about its founding and they're like, oh, Billsville.
It's Villesville.
It just felt like something that should be done. Are you getting bored?
Nah, I've been sleeping like the dead this weekend. So I don't
Usury is one of my favorite words.
Usury.
I imagine Palpatine saying it for some reason. I am committing usury.
Now here, side on the dotted line.
Don't worry. These terms are acceptable.
They're perfectly acceptable. Don't think about it.
I've approved it through the church. It's fine.
I control the church.
It's my church, the Church of Palpatine. I got a loan from my church about me that worships me.
Rubs hands together.
Getting a loan from your church that worships you. That would be interesting.
A Palpatine thing to do.
I mean, isn't that basically what the Pope did? Like, he just, whenever he spends things, he takes it from the church. Because it's the church property or whatever. That's why he has a golden throne, right? A golden throne and a golden scepter and all of the priceless art from the Renaissance, basically.
The egg of power. Do not forget the egg of power.
Of course. The forbidden fruit and all that Assassin's Creed shit.
No, the egg of power. It's the triple tiara.
It's the triple tiara.
The egg of power.
That is the egg
Jordan,
of power.
Jordan saw it being created to.
It was clearly an egg of power. I don't know why I'm being made fun of in any way for calling it the egg of power.
We were watching the Borgias, and whenever they were bringing out the triple tiara to crown Alexander VI, and Jordan was like, "What is that? The egg of power? Is that what gives the Pope his power?"
They had like a silver like filigreed egg carried gracefully on a little pillow, and they're bringing to him.
That is so nice.
It controls the world.
Yes.
Deus Volt.
His fault.
Shows that he is the king among kings.
I think that Tyler's Bay is better.
Excuse you?
Just throwing that out there.
Why are you just prodding other
Excuse
nations?
you.
You're just
Fucking come again?
You are just taking time out of your day.
Say that again.
His ambassadors just like get off on insulting people.
They just spit at the other rulers. His ambassadors do.
Well, we have to preserve our pride somehow.
No, that's how you get it X'd out real quick. Everyone
You
else
explain to me how his is better.
Well, where I come
Is it
from,
more
we're
taken
always
care of?
fighting for dominance against each other.
Is it prettier?
It's usually bloodier. Well, yeah. It's great fun.
His bay doesn't even go to the ocean. His bay doesn't even go to the ocean.
Yes, but it will. So you see, he'll build
It
a
has
canal.
potential.
Look, my friend will build a canal, and it'll be the biggest goddamn canal you ever did see.
The biggest you've ever seen.
I was about to say, you talking about your friend is like Trump talking about his hands.
Now, Tyler, you can't go embarrassing me on this national stage here.
I've made a lot of fucking
Honestly,
claims.
I've cashed. I've written a lot of checks I
you-
can't cash.
You embarrass more of yourself than you do of Tyler.
Look, I'm not talking to you right now. I'm talking to my friend.
It's like I have other conversations that are being had.
I'm embarrassed.
You don't have to be
He's, like,
embarrassed.
blushing.
I was just telling them that you have great potential. I just want to help you live up to that potential. Just let me know what you need. I can help you.
The money will be fine.
Well, you
Don't
know
start-
what? I'm making
don't-
some money right now.
No, Tyler, don't start taking loans.
You should take
No.
loans, Tyler. You should.
How much is a flat sum? That's I don't have to owe you anything.
It's just like one of those like checks you can cash that will like, you know, be like something like chill that we can just think about.
Yeah, you
Not
don't have to pay
really.
me anything over time.
What are we talking?
If you want to help bolster my empire, I think I could buy a couple buildings.
That sounds like a lot of money.
I'd like infrastructure.
Well, let's pick maybe one or two, and we can hammer it out from there. All right?
Sounds
Very
like a lot
well.
of coin to me.
Their friendship sounds very
Sounds like
parasitic.
a lot of hoopla.
Their friendship sounds very parasitic.
This is how a friend treats a friend, by the way.
I don't know
about that.
We're helping each
Alright.
other develop.
Sam and I go out for bowling.
I'll have to look at the things I need to build.
You
A
do.
friend-
We use the head of Luddites, by the way, just so you're aware.
Yeah,
As
we
you
bowl with the
should.
skulls of Luddites.
Now the question is, does it still have the hair on it? Because that does mess with the dynamics of how it.
It does have the hair, but we filled it with cement to make it heavy.
That's a smart idea.
While they were alive.
Well, of course, you want them to feel it.
Yeah.
I imagine he screamed like an animal, like the animal he is right now.
Flynn over here, both Orlands over there, like filling Luddite heads with cement, and the Ventrians are just holding a bowling ball, like, I thought we were bowling.
You'll want this one, it's so much better. It's got the nostrils right there, they're the holes.
I haven't been bowling in so long. That'd be a fun little get together, go bowling.
I would love to go bowling. Just tell me when you want to go.
I mean,
Sam loves to say, let's do something, and then never brings it up.
I fucking worked there. I could fucking get there anytime. I could get a special treatment.
Oh, what's a special treatment?
Is that where they take you in the back and then you get treated? You know
Well,
what I mean?
that used to be what my job was. So.
You used to give handies
What?
behind the
you
back?
took people in the back.
I did not give out handies. They were good, proper blowjobs. Thank you.
Okay. That's more respectable.
A local bowling alley.
Well, where else are you gonna get them?
The fucking
bowling
the
alley.
imagery.
He can practice on the pins.
He massages the testicles as he sucks.
That's
And he says,
The
I
bowling
am
pins?
polishing the bowling balls, sir.
I don't like
Nothing else.
testing on bowling pins. I don't like that.
Why?
That sounds like someone would suffocate and die. What a shitty way to die.
That's the thrill
The
of it,
fucking
right?
ambulance comes and there's a man half engulfing a fucking bowling pin, and it's like, what? They have to. Those poor fucking like emergency responders have to figure out what the fuck happened there. They have to
know
first
what
ask, is like,
happened.
was this an accident?
Is this
He
motherfucker a
did
goddamn
did he
anaconda?
trip?
He knew exactly what he was
He knew
doing.
what he was doing.
How long do you think? Like, how much time would have to pass before they realized that it was highly intentional and self-inflicted?
Is this man a fucking viper?
Instantly.
Did this man try to fucking slob the knob of this fucking this pen?
Huh.
It's the
He got
it's
he got impressively deep there.
he had to like snap his jaw
So
to be able to do that.
Imagine this, okay? You walk
Like a
into the
Cinco food tube.
you walk into the back of the bowling alley. You see a guy. He's got the pin jammed like halfway down his throat. All the machines are going. It's loud as shit. He's not discovered for a couple of hours until they're starting to like start closing everything down. So then Columbo comes in, right? How does Columbo figure this out?
I love Columbo.
Alex, I think you should be Columbo in this scenario. All right, now go.
I don't know if Columbo knows that
Columbo solves the
homosexuality
bowling blow
exists.
jibber.
the bowling blowjob.
The bowling alley
Whoa.
blow jibber.
Yeah, I like that one. Sorry.
I don't think Columbo knows gay people exist. He's from a long time ago.
Well, be Columbo in this situation where
He
you
has-
know gay people
This is what he
exist.
sees.
I don't know what he
And,
sees.
and
I think
you have to do the voice and everything.
I think Columbo
How does he solve it?
would be
Yeah, come on.
confused. I think he'd be like, I think he tripped or something, but that don't make no sense. I don't know why you would put this down your gullet like this. I don't understand what could possibly. It had to have been murder, but he was the only one here. None of the
Would it have
doors
been
were broken
suicide?
into.
It would have had to be so much force to get it down that deep into his throat.
He was really trying, and I don't know why.
He had to have either been doing it to himself or he had some big strong man come to it.
There's
for
an
him.
island up there.
And that's a
Look at
spice island.
It's got fucking funny sticks on it.
Oh shit!
Get it.
Put them in your mouth.
Shit!
Oh
Eat it, Sam. Eat it.
Sam's gonna eat the incense.
Goddamn
Eat it.
Put it on
You
your fucking
can,
tikka
in
masala.
fact, you
Snort
can,
that
in
incense.
fact, colonize land without settlers if your cock is long enough. I did it in the previous campaign where I had ships there, and I was like, "This is mine, and if you disagree, I will fucking kill you."
Then there will be a free
I won't
temperature
look back.
way.
That's what we call a dock
And it worked.
instead of a real
Mm-hmm.
line.
I sent settlers there like 20 turns later, and there was no one there to stop me because I made threats.
I love making threats.
I love making threats.
Look at privateer.
It's a kind
It's Sam's
privateer.
turn. I'm sorry.
It's a kind privateer.
Sam, look out! It's a privateer. Look out!
Did you-
He's gonna take your
Did-
infantrymen.
Did you send back like half your fleet and then realize like, oh wait, he's just joking?
No.
They're not actually gonna invade me.
No, I
I'm
actually
cool.
wanted to have.
Okay.
I originally because I was gonna have to bring back the home fleet eventually. So I figured, you know what? If they're gonna start talking out their ass, I might as well flex back a bit.
Have you getting so bold?
It's all right. It's all right.
Meanwhile, this just lovely music is playing. Like
I wish I could hear the lovely
da,
music.
da, da, da,
Wait,
da,
you guys
da,
are
da,
listening to
da.
the madness?
Oh, yeah.
No.
I am.
Refuse.
I just turned on Walt's music.
I've
from YouTube.
highly just gotten used to
It's
it.
the same vibe.
No.
I've done 5 or 6 streams with madness going, and so I'm like used to it now.
He's got the
Like,
Eldritch magic.
Hearing my own voice like delayed to me a little bit doesn't really bother me anymore. I'm kind of just used to it.
Maybe that's something that we need to do. Just get used to that. Maybe we can all get
No,
more
I
powerful.
won't.
from
If you just
this.
power through it, like whenever I first did it during the EU4 stream, and you can tell because I was stumbling over my
Oh
words
yeah,
a lot
I
and
remember
slurring.
I remember watching it.
But now, like just now, you guys didn't know that I was doing it the whole time. I'm used to it. And like
but you
at least
said you were
2
doing it
Black
before.
Mesa playthrough streams, I also did it. I got used to it. I guess at the end of the stream, there is this fun little thing to where I don't hear my voice when I speak, and it confuses me for a minute. I'm like, oh, well, yeah, it's just silent when I talk. That's weird.
I'm allowed to exist.
It's like them silent films.
Do I exist? I can't hear me.
It's not so much
Cogito
hearing my
ergo
voice that bothers
sum.
me. It's hearing everyone's that bothers me.
Yeah.
There is a lot of echo to it, but
Claire.
like I said, I've done it enough to where it doesn't bother me no more.
Have we looked into that? Is there a way to fix that?
Maybe. I have not looked into it at all.
don't
I
think
can't
have
use
either. I don't
Parsec
remember.
correctly yet, so I don't care. Once I can use it correctly, I will then care. I have had this weird thing with Parsec for like a year now, to where I don't question it, because if I go to their website, they say I'm not logged in, and if I log in, they say the password doesn't work.
Okay.
And if I change the password, they say the password's expired, even though I just changed it. But
Right.
I'm logged in
Yes.
on my computer, and
We
I'm
have
still
nothing to
logged
trade.
in, and
We
I don't
have
question
ones
it.
of everything.
What amount of gold would you need to build your canal?
I'm wanting to build a factory. I want to magic a factory.
Well, that's like 1,200 gold.
Is it though?
Unless
I'm
he
thinking
had,
it's like
uh,
970.
There is a social policy you can get that makes it cheaper. I don't know.
I
if he
think
has
I
it or
have
not.
that. So.
I
it might
think
be
Jordan has Big Ben, which reduces the cost of buying things, and he just
Yeah.
doesn't buy things.
Yeah.
He just
He
he
just
just likes
hoards
taking the
it from
gold,
us?
and he just likes to just put it right up his ass and just like feel the cold
It's
of
so
the coin.
nice.
And then it gets warm. He takes it out and
It
he
keeps
chooses a
me
new
cool
one.
in the summer.
He puts cold fucking coins
I
on
wouldn't
him
worry about it this turn, friend.
to cool himself.
I'll have to look at the
It's
prices
lovely.
myself.
Okay.
I don't sweat.
Bruh, no sweat.
There we go, right in there.
Again, second
It
time.
slipped out.
It slipped out when I forced it out into the mic.
No, I like opened my mouth and it just sort of it came out. I don't know what to tell you.
He went to speak and no words came out, just fucking filth. Just,
There's this green slop on my mic now. I gotta wipe that off.
God.
No, not
fucking
really.
Nickelodeon slime time.
Yeah, it drips and it's way too thick.
Oh.
It gets in there. We can hear it running through
No.
his mic,
You
like
can
in our
hear
ears.
the popping of the bubbles in
Oh.
it.
Yes. It's the bad ADR. I'm the first guy who went over 500 points on the little point system.
Mm-hmm.
Congrats. Let me put
Congrats.
down the arbitrary points.
Go for it.
I didn't intend for that, but whatever.
I won't deny it, though. If you want to write that down.
Alex, you'll sit at 0 points then.
Yay!
Ooh.
You're not at negative anymore.
Solid 0.
Let's see, Alex. What do we put this down as? First to reach 500. First to
Huh.
500.
The North is full of pirates. I've chosen to ignore them. I close my eyes and assume they're not there.
All right.
It's the best way to drive a ship. Just close your eyes and let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Let
my
it
turn.
go.
Let's see.
I don't like this. Stop it.
Maybe a grand mansion.
You don't like the metal cover?
Would be okay if it stopped.
I'd be fine if it were to stop.
I wouldn't be cross.
Yeah, 1,050 gold.
Well, that's a lot.
It's like if you could just, please.
But you said you would want to rise me up out of the ground like a
Yeah.
man of clay.
And I can do that, but that's a lot of money you're asking. I have 1,200
Right.
gold, and you're asking for most of my treasury.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a good plus per turn. It's
It's
fine.
like the Marshall Plan.
The reason that I have what I have is because I have been financially responsible and have managed my money wisely.
He picked himself up by his bootstraps.
Exactly.
Oh, so that's what you want me to do.
I didn't necessarily say that. I was
thought you
just
said-
going to help finance you building a port that would serve as a canal, not to build a factory. That was what I was going to help you with. And that is my offer.
When did we talk about a canal? I didn't recall
This
this.
canal
the-
keeps coming up.
The soup. There's soup, my friend.
We should go to the Mages Guild.
Oh, the Mages Guild.
It's okay, Willie. You're trying your best.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people there.
Right, we're doing
They're
the
having a
parade.
parade.
Yeah.
I'm not
It's
worried
a
at
mutual, consensual fucking parade.
We love it.
We love parades.
I'm gonna have my Army Corps of Engineers start building things just for fun.
Parade wagons.
Just for funsies.
Right there. That looked good on the parade march.
Why do you feel the need for them to be guarded?
We have to send
Because
many
I don't want to mess with them every
workers
turn.
to construct the parade floats.
In fact, I'm gonna send one up here.
Just like shipping concrete up there. It's like for parade floats.
Mhm. Whee!
The brutalist parade floats.
They have
Rough,
steel
hardened
girders.
concrete, steel reinforced parade floats.
Would make the Soviet Union proud.
Go over there and get that fucking dog. And there's a bunch of yellow dog right there.
So,
They just wrong.
how much for a settler?
Probably be like 800 or something like that if I had to pull a number out of my ass. Oh, 500.
500.
How about
Would
I
you-
pay you 800 for that and your first monument?
This is weird what's happening.
I'll take it.
What
You
is
know,
happening?
that'll be good. And I could probably put it like somewhere out here.
This is a weird
Or I
thing
can even
that's
put it right
happening.
here.
In return,
Oh, there we go.
I ask for a
Return to
non-aggression pact. An official one that we sign.
That we sign.
I'm not there in person. How can I sign it?
You
you
motherfucker,
coming
do
over?
you
Are you-
agree to the non-aggression pact or not?
Putting me in a bind.
Feel free to say no. You can, in fact, say no. I can't force you to take my money.
I want to pull Sam and Alex into a separate chat for a second. I want to talk in a room with smoke in it.
There are Morse code going off.
I'm
is.
anticipating it.
The picture of the woman with the going nuts over the fucking cords, the switchboard.
I gotta think about that one.
Take your time. There's no
It-
pressure.
I just don't know if I'm ready for like a
Commitment.
relationship. Like a commitment, yeah.
I don't know if I
want
want to commit.
And that's understandable. I don't want to push you into something
Willie's
that you're
like,
not ready
you need
for.
to put on
He
a
doesn't-
fucking promise ring if I'm gonna pay for your car. And you're like, I don't
But-
want.
but-
to.
but
Promise
him
rings
not
are lame,
him
man.
not committing is saying a lot though.
He doesn't want you to feel pressured into anything like you were that railroad.
Not like that railroad.
I made every possible effort to make you not feel pressured in that scenario. So I don't know what you want me to do there.
Mhm. You sound like a boyfriend on prom night.
I want to fuck.
You want this pussy, baby?
Tough bitch.
All you gotta do is put on the ring.
You'll get all the pussy you ever wanted.
Look
If you
out.
like it,
We-
maybe you should put a ring on.
We will meet in the
It's a good
wonderful
shit.
oil fields of
The oil fields of democracy.
Bilesville.
Look at all that fucking black smoke coming out
It's
around Bilesville.
horrible.
We love it.
It's glorious.
It's beautiful, as we say in the old tongue. What's the high key for that? There we go. Turn.
It's playing that kind of music that just like keeps getting higher pitch. We are like, eventually it'll calm down, right? Your big fucking trade, happy friendship deal with Vedria's done.
Oh my god, are we gonna do it again?
The
I
big
should-
deal.
We should re-up that.
Whoa.
Who can say what's gonna happen?
Did our gems stop flowing? We should probably reflow the gems.
I'll put a lot of stuff on this contract, don't you worry.
Okay.
Just making it like even more sealed together.
You don't have anything.
You're missing
for me.
stuff.
So we must
Where's your
already,
stuff?
well, so our gems must have not stopped flowing. It must be part of a different.
Was that not one of the deals? It was open borders, defensive pact. I think that was it.
Probably friendship.
Where's the diamond
Declaration.
friendship?
You already, it's fine. Don't worry.
We're already friends. It's fine.
Just sign the fucking treaty.
Open borders,
It's like,
defensive pact.
We are good friends who sign fucking treaties and don't ask
There's
questions.
just those two.
That's a whole camp up there. Could you kill all of them?
It's like 2 steps away from your city, though.
It's like fucking right there. It's like almost within range of your blammers.
Whatever.
Like next turn you can blammo them.
They're
I
right
will
next
blame
to
them right
workers.
to
I'm
hell.
sure they've already stolen my workers.
I've
They were
spent
next to-
thousands of gold just buying tiles because I'm tired of having troops stationed around to stop the luddites happening. So I just started buying tiles in like strategic areas that would maximize the vision I
think
generate.
I kind of want that tile.
I think some artillery pieces in some empires have graffiti on the side of their tanks that says, "We're gonna blam them right to hell."
Yeah, we love to blam.
Yeah.
Blammo them right to hell.
I like that oil is so unimportant that it doesn't even show up at the top, like
That's
as a
like
strategic
whatever.
resource
Who
that we
even gives a
accumulate.
shit? It doesn't matter.
We don't know how to use this shit. It's useless black
It's
crap.
for setting fires and that's it.
It's for napalming only.
It's for putting in flamethrower devices.
Imagine. Can you imagine you're using like oil-based fucking flamethrowers?
Yeah, we just
Oh,
spew
God.
the oil right out. We have two
Black
guys.
smoke coming off of it.
We have two guys. We have one guy who sprays the oil, and then we have another guy that follows that
likes it.
guy, and he has the regular flamethrower.
I imagine he's got just like a packet of matches.
He's tossing matches at you.
He's striking on the fucking old-fashioned fucking side of the carton. He's just doing that. It's like,
No,
and
he carries.
starts throwing them at them. It's like, yeah!
No, he carries sacks. He carries sacks of match heads, crushed up match heads, and he lights the whole sack and throws it. So it's a nice big fireball that gets multiple people. Those archers look like little graves.
You really do need to like land ho.
You
I
really
know.
do. You
I'm
need
getting
to get
all
in
my
there.
people in here, and then I'm gonna fucking blammo them right to hell.
Blam him right to hell.
I love
That's what you do.
that became a thing.
We will always come together in the concept of killing luddites.
Oh yeah, we can certainly. set
We
aside
all
our
agree that
differences
they
for
are the
that.
trash of the world.
They are vermin. To be stepped
Yeah.
on.
The music is so nice. Like, it's like at a carnival. Like little kids playing and like in turn of the century.
What? Whoa!
Hey. Go to
Kingsport,
fucking hell.
demands
Go to
truffles.
hell. No one loves
They
you.
want those mushrooms so
No
bad.
one loves you. No
They're
one
so
loves you. No
tasty.
one loves you. No one loves you.
Fucking die.
No one's ever loved you.
Your children, they've never loved you. Your wife, she fucks me.
That. Where was I gonna put that? Dun 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 dun. Do 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 do. It's so nice. It's so nice and calming.
With the madness.
Yeah. Luckily, the music doesn't loop. That would be my Achilles. It'd get me. I don't like no looping nonsense. Okay, so oh, that's why I did that. I see. I understand. Don't yell at me.
Yell! Yelling at
I'm just like, I've cut a path through the jungle. This was all jungle at one time. Just one big carpet of jungle. And I've created space to breathe in.
He's got living space.
See, you're solid. I need to send some guys over there, but the fucking luddites are hanging around over in this general vicinity, and I don't like it.
I thought they'd mostly fucked off in our area. It seems not.
There's like a few fucking shadow spots
It's,
that they like
it's
to
that tiny
cluster
bit
in.
there in between Yumi and Sam.
Can I buy that?
Maybe if we just push together, it'll be good.
We gotta come together.
Come together, everybody.
No more of that.
And then all of our borders will touch and it'll be a little scary.
It's a little,
A little scary.
little.
But there's no Luddites, so...
I don't like those luddites. They're an unknown variable, which I don't care for.
I'd rather touch borders with like 5 other people than have a Luddite near me.
Yeah. Let me just micro all my cities. I gave up trying to like remember which city was going to grow, so I've decided I'm just going to like look over all of them once every turn, like at the very end. What do you want? I don't care if you're scared. I don't care. Don't ever talk to me again.
Don't ever darken my doorstep.
Darken my door. Darken my door, nevermore. And you hear the caw of a crow. Oh, it's the Sam turn.
It's always
The
been
longest
Sam's turn.
I just want to take a nap and I'll wake up later and it'll be my turn.
If I wasn't so interested in what everyone was doing and like analyzing what everyone's doing, I would do something else, but I can't. I feel like that'd be foolish.
You might miss an important step.
I might miss important shit, yeah. I want one of us, any of us, please. Could one of us circle our continent with a ship, please God?
Yeah,
Sam, you have so
Borders.
many. You have so many, Sam.
There's so much
Sam,
ice in the bottom.
you have 100 destroyers. Could you just take one and just like go around our old world?
Why can't we trade maps?
Just because
I
they
wish.
hate us. I want to have a like.
Survive.
We have to like piece this puzzle together to see like the shape and like size of our continent. It's really hard to tell. I really just want to know.
Who will be the first to circle the globe?
It should be
get an
Sam.
idea.
He has 1,000,000 destroyers. They're so fast. Look at that coal.
Sam, you're a madman. Those men will not make it back home.
Yeah, they will.
You will never see the light of
Do
day
you
again.
see how many guns that is?
Yeah, they're Gatling
They'll be
guns.
fine. They're on a hill. They're on a hill and they're cool. They're cool units.
They're cool, so they wear nice hats.
They have the cool hats. They have
They have
the British
sunglasses.
hats.
Is that what a cool hat is?
Yeah, the little bowl soup hat. The
Bowls?
British hats.
Oh yeah. I thought you were talking about the.
They have the fun rifles too. I wish I can get one of those. I don't really want miniguns, right? But I definitely don't want a minigun. That's expensive to maintain. But I really would like a German Car 98 or like a Springfield or one of those lot. I think they're cool. They make me smile.
What about an M1 Garand?
Oh, I don't want that.
You get to hear the cool ping.
I don't want that. I want the older one.
For liberty!
But the ping!
I want the Springfield from the 1900 something.
It was in service for a long time.
It was.
What, the Garand or?
No, the Springfield.
Oh yes.
And then the British have the Lee Enfield. Now I want one. I want one of those. One of those three for Christmas.
Enfield
One of
would
you should
probably
get
be
me
my
one of
favorite.
those three.
Pretty please.
Could you give me one of those antique rifles, please? I think some of them. I think the Lee Enfield, the older one, you can actually skirt a loophole in ATF and actually have and own and love it and carry it around without having a void card. They have like a rule. It's like if it's a gun made before 1890 something or something.
1899.
Yeah, then it's cool and chill. But there's some serious military hardware you can get that's that old.
Get a Maxim gun.
You can get a Maxim gun. It's like I have so many felonies and I have this, you know.
The law says you may, my boy. Now go
I
and
have no
massacre a
felonies.
school.
I am felonyless.
You are
Oh,
felon.
well, good for you. Way to
felon.
brag.
Yeah. I haven't been felonied.
You and your no felonies.
Boring.
I've dodged the felony.
The felony.
Not the big felony.
The big fella.
The big felony.
There you go.
The big Dave Filoni.
No, I don't
make
want a
all
Dave
Star
Filoni.
Wars.
How many Dave Filonis are they going to give Donald Trump?
I don't know. You see the average number of Dave Filonis per crime, and how many crimes you expect him to be going.
I think we're looking at 3 or 4.
I would say so. I'm gonna say 4 or 5.
Mr. President, we're going to give you 4 Dave Filonis. He looks, it's like, he's like, he becomes genuinely concerned that it's on this road. Like, he just looks around, like, in a really anxious, worried look on his
Okay,
face.
as long as I can have my Donald Thumps.
He's like, what is, I'm so scared.
Is Ashton Kutcher gonna jump out and tell me I'm pranked? What's going on here?
Fucking, the Attorney General of the United States is like, you're going to get 3 Dave Filonis.
Am I getting punked?
He's like, oh,
fuck
I
is
don't, I'm
this?
scared.
Wait, what is this?
Are they gonna waterboard me?
I don't understand.
I mean, I'd be worried if guys showed up to my home and they had the FBI jackets on and they said that we have a search warrant because we think that you have broken several Dave Filonis.
It's a bit concerning.
I would be very frightened. I'd be like, okay. I'm like in the Truman Show situation.
God. It's 1935. Do a little jig.
It's the fun 30s. We all love the 30s.
Oh, everybody loves them. They're so
Nothing
fun.
happened in the 30s.
Nothing
don't
bad has
worry.
ever happened in the 30s.
Our people need strong leadership.
No, nothing. It's fine. It's the happy 30s. There's the swinging 20s. The roaring happy 20s and the happier 30s.
I hear the roaring of cannons.
the happiest of 30s.
The roaring of airplane engines. Here they are.
And the joyous 40s.
Lovely
sound of
40s on the
Stuka?
horizon.
The screaming fucking Stuka.
No, not the Stuka. That doesn't happen. It's fine. It's a joyous time. Don't worry.
It's fine. We only flew 'em around
It's a great
for
time to
fun.
be alive.
Everyone had a plane back then.
Would you say it's springtime?
Oh.
In Germany.
It's a perpetual springtime.
Winter for Poland.
It's like the Game of Thrones springtime. It lasts for fucking years.
Summer. Their summer lasts for years. You fool. You foolish fool.
They all last for years, okay? All of the seasons last years.
There's like no Luddites over here. I think all the Luddites that live on the eastern side of the New World went to the western side when Sam showed up.
Yeah, I think so.
I
gonna
think they all
circle this new
shifted like a
continent.
like an ocean on like a tectonic plate that shifted.
We're gonna circle the
They
new
felt the
continent before we
presence
circle our
that
own home
way.
continent.
That's depressing.
I'll give you a point.
No one's proven the Earth is round yet.
We haven't.
You know, in Civ 4, they gave all your naval units +1 movement for doing that.
It was real nice.
It was
really
and it
worth
played that
getting.
spooky. There's like a spooky little music Civ 4 Civ 4 does whenever you do something for the first time. It's like this. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a theremin-y type sound, and it always makes me feel like the bad times are coming. And it's like, oh, that you prove the world is round. It's like, well, why is it so ominous?
Like,
You
can't
discovered
take this
liberalism.
back.
It's like, why is it so ominous?
This will be the end.
It's very the end time sound. It sounds like the Martians have landed and they Mars attacks us.
I'm just so tired.
Well, don't be.
Okay.
We still got time.
There
It's
you go.
fine. You'll be fine.
We're at the point in the game where seven turns feels like an eternity.
There's a lot
Yeah.
going on. Hello there. Hello there.
Hello there.
Oh yes, the second new world. Sam got up from his computer and started screaming from across the house.
Yeah, he loves doing that.
I do. It's fun.
What's in Samuel's kitchen? What's in Samuel's kitchen?
No, you don't get to hear my
Is it
kitchen.
noise?
You don't get to hear my kitchen.
Why?
That's my kitchen. That's for
Let me in.
No.
Let me in.
I
Please.
say nay.
Please?
I say nay.
Pretty please?
No.
What if I do a trade deal with you?
Tyler.
Is it my turn?
It is.
All right.
Cyrus!
Yes. There we go. I have many tabs open.
Oh,
Cyrus, there's only one tab that should be important.
There we go.
And that brings us to our sponsor,
He's
TabverCon.
he's masturbating as we speak.
No, not again.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Call me
Not
out.
you.
Oh, yeah.
Not you. You
I
put
fit-
that back in your pants.
I figured that was
Never.
him.
Cocks out. Dicks out for Harambe.
Is
Oh,
Gungari
that's
just
1,000
gonna,
years old.
Is Gungari just gonna stay a horrible hellhole?
It's just for territory and to make me money.
The city itself is a square. It's so depressing.
It's just a barracks. That's it.
It is.
It's one of those like Arctic, like Antarctic cities where it's just like it's some outposts there. There's some scientists. That's it.
This will help nobody, but I'll do it anyway.
But you stuck a flag in it, so it's yours.
That's how it works.
Everybody knows. the parade going?
It's working out, I think.
All the drummer boys are playing real loud.
How's that parade?
Don't worry, it's fine. We love
Is it still
parades.
a parade?
They're fine.
You know
They're
those,
hilarious.
You know those cost
It just
gold,
looks
right?
eerily unlike a parade.
It's fine. I'm making gold now.
Okay.
Okay. You know that when you make a new city, you're gonna use gold too, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
I'm okay. I know what I'm doing.
I just want my friend to be okay.
Don't worry about me, my friend. I am worryless.
Says the owner of Sandy, Shite, and Vilesville.
Are you saying those are terrible countries?
What's with all these forts?
Look, you got mad at me for saying no earlier, so I'm just gonna say yes.
Well, you're right.
I'm glad. Good. We're friends.
I've
Yeah,
never
we are.
heard a direct answer to whether there would be a non-aggression pact. That kind of went
I
under
cannot
the radar,
answer at this time. I think
and
you
I'm
need
just
to ask.
curious.
You need to send the message to my secretary at an appropriate
Don't-
time. This is not an appropriate time.
Do not pressure him. Let him take his time.
I'm not.
This isn't an appropriate time. You have to send it to a
I'm just-
secretary.
you
It
know,
has
I'm
to
just
be
ask-
sent.
I'm just asking
the
questions.
forms have
you
to be
know? I'm
sent to
just
him in
asking
triplicate.
questions. Just asking questions.
I didn't like that little red ring that formed around there. That
I was
scared
scared.
me.
I didn't even
nervous.
see that thing until
I saw the red ring there. And it's like, ooh, that's a warm ring.
Oh,
Jordan, you're getting to places
Hey.
you shouldn't be. That's why
hey, I'm
fucking
just looking at the
Vanguard
fucking
is.
map. I'm just looking at the map, okay? I'm just mapping things out.
There's some
Uh-huh.
fucking Eric officials in the woods, and they like just wag their fingers. So it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? They don't have guns or anything. They just wag their fingers like, what are you doing?
The game wardens came by.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Get
sniffing
the hell
at
out of our
border.
forest.
I'm just sniffing. I'm just sniffing.
Do you have a permit? Where's your permit?
Seeing what it smells like. I'm just seeing what it smells like.
Oh, the roaches.
Oh.
Fucking cavalry them. This is why Eric still has cavalry, because Luddites
Yeah.
do like to use sticks and stones.
Good show, my friend.
So
Good
he
show.
Wild Wests them away.
Give me some fucking money. As is what the
A
locals
significant
say.
portion of the Eric treasury is like the really poorly minted fucking Luddite coin.
Mm-hmm.
That's like thick on one side and thin on the other, with like a sigil that's like half hanging off, and not like our perfectly like symmetrical coins.
There'll
just-
be no symmetry.
They're just golden circles. There's no edges. There's no anything else. It's just flat and gold.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I wonder how warm the telegraph wires are.
I don't know. Very, probably.
Warm enough that you probably wouldn't survive touching them.
They're so warm.
They sizzle.
They make your muscles do a big.
They go, ooh.
The biggest cramp. You ever had a heart cramp, my buddy?
I got a cramp in me loins.
It's getting heavy down there.
Damn, once I've
So heavy down there.
It's getting so hot.
Actually found elefantes yet? Does anyone have elefante?
I think I do, but I just have the one, I think.
I have only one elephant as well.
We need more elefantes to go around.
Actually,
I
do you
do want to
want
increase
them,
trade.
or you just have them if you put a thing on them and they're in your territory?
I'm gonna state this. I would like to do more trade with the East. I've heard you people have like potato peelers and like celebrities on TV, and I think there should be like an exchange program.
What's a telly?
I have many luxury goods, but not multiple of many luxury goods. That's gonna change though. I am controlling a lot of new land. Every turn. I just gotta get the workers out there.
We ain't got nothing to trade. Let's just look around. We got an incense.
I would love money, actually.
I'm sure.
Oh, is that so?
Simply because I'm good on happiness. I don't need that many more luxury resources. But I have neglected the money social policies, and so I'm like running on a deficit. I think I have the largest GDP of us all, but I don't make that much. much because it just goes right into the country.
So, what do you need?
I'll be doing trades. I won't be taking any loans.
And I'm not saying that you can't do trades, but I'm asking what you need.
We'll see. It'll be goods for per gold, like per turn gold trades, for future stability's sake.
Understandable.
Alright, everybody get the fuck in here. We need to kill some luddites.
I think once Jordan claims that spot, he's going to have the largest Luboric deposits, or collection of Luboric. Actually, do you already? You probably already do.
12.
He does the double Luboric,
double,
so he
so
will
I
always
will
have more
definitely
than all
get
of us. It's not going to be a competition.
That makes sense, I guess.
He can find one in between his toes, and he'll like throw it into like 70 war machines.
You are the Jesus of Spicy Rock.
It's so delicious.
Oh, my music stopped.
It's 1936.
It is.
The
Hooray.
fun
Fun
30s.
For fun people.
I wonder
funnest
if
of
anything
30s.
important was happening in 1936.
Don't worry about it.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing happened. I want this to go away, please. I think they're thinking things, and I don't like it when they think things. I don't appreciate it one bit.
Alex, I want you to give me a thorough history of China in 1936.
That was the Sino-Chinese? No, that was 1937 when the Sino-Japanese War started. So that would have been the fucking Civil War. Chinese Civil War would have been happening. I think the Long March, Mao's Long March would have been happening.
The commies are happening.
They would have been doing all that.
They're setting up their shit for the revolution.
Yeah. So I think that's what would be going on during all that time. I think they're doing that, and then the year later, the Japanese do the big invasion. They think it's really fun.
And then they decide to do
They
it
come in
more.
and they're like, "Ooh, it's so fun!"
And then they do an end king, and then they decide we're gonna take it to the Philippines. And then they're like, we're gonna
Oh, I
we're gonna
can't. I'm
we're gonna
so
hit
close.
America real hard.
I was gonna move. This is real up in the business of the Luddites, but I want those nanners.
They're so delicious.
I demand nanner, and I will order them to charge into a Luddite camp to get them.
Go on then, pick him up.
See, 6 turns. Okay. That's good. 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 Oh! You're a little sinner.
Don't be sinning.
You were wrong.
It's a scary song that came up on my YouTube.
No.
Last stand music. Warships heading towards each other.
This is very ominous music that's playing. Dun, dun. It's fine. It's 1936. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
1936. Everything is fine then.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool, and you're part of a team.
Everyone's fun.
The tide of Luddites just keeps crashing against you, Sam.
It does. Oh, thank God I've been wanting this to happen.
Your men in the New World are always so tired.
Blam. Blam.
It's a blessing that they're able to get more ammunition sent to them.
So hungry.
They have to sail quite a while to get back to your fucking friendly port. You need a port down there.
I don't want to put one down there because I want these to spawn.
Yeah, but you could put a port down there in the general vicinity, and you'd be able to repair stuff.
Guess so. Just keep capturing. I don't want them. I don't want you. Go away.
You want them?
Sam. Sam.
Hey,
I love you.
I love you too. To get there.
How perfectly shaven the top of that country is.
Yeah,
It's
it goes off for a
flat.
while. I think a glacier went through there fucking millennia ago and just cut everything up.
Mm-hmm. Obliterated that land.
I need to eventually settle all that land I have to the north of me.
Do.
How come that hasn't happened yet?
It's hard. I
I'm
can't.
I'm busy. I got stuff to do.
Everything's so hard.
I have so many cities.
We're getting out of there.
Go home.
I think I probably have like 8 or 9 cities at this point.
Fleet's forming. The expeditionary fleet is forming. The New World fleet is forming.
What's your expeditionary fleet gonna do?
Or be around.
Expedition.
It's gonna go around.
You gotta go on expeditions.
Fair enough. I accept that.
I wasn't asking your permission.
I accept it either way. We sent a letter of approval either way.
Dun, dun, dun.
I want Sam to make the great white cloud around the world go away.
I'd love that. I hate the white cloud.
I want it to go. I bet you what's gonna happen is when we get airships, it's gonna go away.
Yeah.
We'll send airships in like every general direction and look at
No,
stuff.
I have plans for any airships I will build.
I know I'm gonna build a lot of airships, and I'm gonna have them look at stuff.
I plan on developing battle groups.
We will open fire on the clouds. I'm done with them.
Get rid of them one way or another.
They keep blocking my line of sight, and I don't like it.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, my friend.
The new world you found has a terrain very similar to the old world you left. The deserts
Weird.
and the flat.
I want Triskelion to have much food.
Mm-hmm.
They shall grow fat on fish, and they shall colonize the new world.
Yeah. You can also just like buy settlers from there, use it as a staging ground.
I could also do that, but don't I still need the population for it?
No.
No.
Oh, you don't need it to buy it?
Nope.
Money moves
Just
people.
money.
Money
Money makes the world go round.
No, wait, yeah, you're right.
You need at least 2 citizens to be able to build the first one, but it doesn't cost any citizens to make it.
Fair enough.
You just need to have more than one citizen to do it.
Understandable.
Shouldn't be too long.
How about you people stop working that bullshit ocean tile and work on this bullshit ocean tile?
Because this one's not bullshit.
It's better. You can build faster.
You won't be hungry, because I hear you people hate that.
Oh, I
They-
never thought of that.
Those people will never be hungry again. I can guarantee that.
A number of cities on the western part of the continent have suffered starvation every now and then. It just sort of happens. It's become very clear that the western half of our continent is the more totalitarian and scary of the sides.
We're all happy here. Look at this. It's a giant desert.
We have
We're
a lot
happy.
of love over here.
Where
So much love.
the desert over here is a little meh, but
it's in our
over
name.
there, that's perfect. It's a little grassy knoll in the midst of a savannah.
Lots of
and a
fish
desert.
over there.
Over
Over
there.
there. Over there.
Are you done there? Why aren't you done there?
You could probably also put another city west of Oceansport.
I've been thinking about
Oceansport.
Seansport.
It would be good to have another one, maybe like over here in the mountains or down here in this jungle. But that is a question that we will come up to later.
Question that will have a final solution.
No, those kind of questions are not coming.
No one likes those scary words.
Terrifying words.
They're bad words.
That's why we use them.
They're such bad words.
Julius and I both have a very complicated rail network.
I have one of the longest artillery trains.
I have a rail line that goes all the way from the tip of the continent all the way to, like, generally where Tyler's border is.
Yay!
Eclair.
I do sometimes keep forgetting that Jordan and I do have a rail line that connects our nations.
Mhm.
You have a
We've been
friendship
connected for a long
railway.
time.
You guys have one. It's like Willie and Tyler have one.
Alex
I
has
don't want one
refused,
with
and that's
anyone.
okay.
I don't want one.
You still
with
don't, you still don't want our dirt road to each other? We could do that.
If it's like a really rural road,
Just a nasty ass dirt road.
yeah,
donkey
like choked
trail.
with mud that mechanized units can't move through very fast.
It's like any bigger roads, they just come in with a bunch of fucking planters and just start planting trees around.
And I want regulations to be put on it that people have to have like not even wagons, like travoises, without the wheels that they have to
But we
pull
can have
around.
Hanging them.
They have gore sleds. They're allowed sleds.
Yeah,
Ooh, I don't like gorse
because it's
sleds.
really hard to transport military materiel at a rapid pace in gore sleds.
Mhm, that it is.
This is a nice like build a campfire type music. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's the fun
I
30s.
actually played this song my senior year in orchestra. Apparently, Mr. Mays knew the guy who wrote the song.
very
Oh.
good.
He ended up dying before we
Back
played
in
the
the
song. of course.
1700s.
I think the song was only written
He's an
in like
old man.
1970, something like that.
I like the 1700s more.
They both have
1700s has Tchaikovsky, and I love
They,
Tchaikovsky.
they both have sevens in them. It's fine.
Ba 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 ba.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I like Slave March. I like that song.
What a lovely song.
It is a
Uh-huh.
lovely song. Don't worry about it. It's the song that everyone plays when you imagine Eastern Europe being sad.
And it is. It is a horribly sad place.
There's a song called From Russia with Love by a group called Huma Huma, and I love it.
From Russia with
No,
love.
not that. It is the most Russian sounding song you can imagine. Like dun 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 dun. It's like Aristotskin. It's great. There's like a 10-hour version of it on YouTube. Because the song is only like 2 minutes long. Look at these fun parade floats.
Uh-huh.
There's just so many floats. I'm just curious what's going on with that.
Shut up.
Okay.
They have to weigh them down so the sandstorms don't carry them off.
Uh-huh. And concrete
So they
is
have
the
to
best
be
material.
steel reinforced so the sand doesn't puncture the parade float.
Yes, Alex gets it.
Very
You don't
important.
know the desert living.
Have you ever tried to get sand out of your ass crack when you've lived in a desert for 30 years?
Shandy shite? Yeah, that's
It
what they
doesn't
have.
come out.
They just get stuck everywhere. It's all down there.
Every time you wipe, it's like sandpaper.
It's like sandpaper. Your groin, it just rests on it.
Oh.
It's bad. It's bad. You
Micro
don't want to live there.
tears. The micro tears.
It's a place you get fucking deported to, really.
I don't ever want to.
Like you're living in the like cold but fairly temperate interior of Eric, and then you fuck up, and you get deported to Sandy Shite.
And I imagine the sand in Sandy Shite is like really, really fine silica sand that just gets everywhere.
It's that white sand.
Yeah, and it's and on the microscopic level, it's tiny and jagged. So everywhere, it gets in everywhere, and it itches all the time, and you can never get it out.
The nation of Eric has like 3 solid cities that are okay. Every other city is like a punishment that you don't go to willingly. Like it's either in the west or north that's full of desert, or you get sent to the horrible Arctic where the Luddite raids are a frequent understanding.
You just gotta get over it.
Where you go out to like collect ice to fucking melt for drinking water, and you'll pass the Mounties who
See the
for a
horsemen
second.
run by decapitating Luddites.
for a second mistaken you for a Luddite, and they get their gun ready, and then they're like, oh no, I see by your dress that you are a God-fearing citizen. I will not blam the shit out of you.
You're welcome.
Yes. Now go pay your taxes.
I'll go pay your fucking taxes, they say.
You see that, men? That there's the city of Vilesville, one of our great sister cities, the sister city of prosperity.
There's a lot of population down there, which is sad. It's like almost 1 million people live in Vilesville. It's like 600, 700,000 people live in that desert hellhole.
It's got irrigated recently, so it's not.
It's
so
got
bad.
irrigation. It's very hot, though, and very dry.
It is the Nile.
The chipped lips. It's really bad, like the wind.
I think chipped lips should be a Greasy's product.
Chip.
What about
It sounds like a can of like chipped beef,
what about
but it's lips.
what about lip chips?
Lip chip. That's how I was figuring it was actually gonna be. It's gonna be like chips made of lips,
Yeah.
like pig lips.
Are they picked?
They're like fried
They're
pig lips.
No, they're fucking dried in the sun.
So it's like pig.
Sun-dried pig lips. It's nature's choice.
It's organic.
Organic.
It's healthy.
It'll cleanse you of all your toxins.
High protein.
Anybody who's not from Eric that eats them gets violently ill.
Yeah. It's a delicacy.
It makes you puke.
It makes you go blah.
It's almost on the same level as a century egg, only it's real.
Century. I love the century egg.
The punishment of the century egg.
I love how it keeps coming up.
Uh-huh. The place in the desert where the century eggs are buried. We have
The conditions
Luddite
are
tone
perfect
croats
for
who
it.
show them to us.
It's great there.
Now, normally I would not say anything, but because it would be a spoiler. But Sam, I sent you a secret missive like 15 minutes ago, and you still haven't responded to it.
Just like
I've been waiting on a reply on that shit for a while.
People
It's
love
not urgent.
People love not responding to secret
you
messages.
really need to look at those because they
But
might
it was,
be very urgent.
It becomes increasingly urgent as time goes on.
Yeah.
And it's like I just like a reply.
You know, if the secret messages have like dates put in them that are important.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna put that out there. If it were anybody else, I would not say that out loud. But it's Sam. So
Like, Sam, pick up your fucking Morse code device
pick
phone.
up your fucking phone.
Poor Sam.
Sends a letter. It's like, fucking pick up your Morse code, motherfucker.
Jordan, take that fucking island away from those fucking goddamn inbreeds.
They are inbreeds.
It's a big ocean, you know. I've looked at your stuff enough. I'll
Go
back to my
away.
lands.
Go away. Fuck off, you little bastard. I have a little David Lynch on my border. He says, go to hell, you little fuck.
You little-
I hate,
little fuck.
get out of here, you little cocksucker.
You're just like a goddamn phone. I hate it.
I hate you, you little son of a bitch. Like, he's just cussing at you like an old man. You're like, oh.
I'm sorry, Mr. Lynch. I don't know what I did to deserve
You
this,
little
but I deserve
bastard. Like, you know what you did wrong.
it. I do. I'm sorry, sir.
Go away.
This is a fucking growing mess.
It is. It's a real shithole.
God damn it! That means that my turn. Oh, thank God.
There we go. I got
It's
it.
like I'm gonna have to waste a turn clearing that out instead of dealing with the
It's
other
fine.
piece of shit. Joint military adventures to get rid of fucking luddites. You could sneak in there and destroy that camp.
I could.
You can get right in there. They left their homes.
You stupid shits. You stupid fucks.
Can you settle your city this turn?
You stupid.
You could
idiot.
land.
No.
No, he
They'll
can
shoot
get right
at
on
you,
the shore.
but they can't stop you.
Just put a
But
ship right on top of
it's
him. You
what
still
do
got
you
some
mean?
ship movement. Yeah, you can put
Where?
a ship, like you can put your settler in that
Like a
little
ship
cove.
there?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh, I see what you mean.
They would shoot the ship and
Yeah.
not your settlers if you did that.
yeah, it's to be extra safe.
So half the settlers don't get left behind in the sea.
We wouldn't want that. Wouldn't want that.
So this is the part where Tyler officially gets cut off from the sea in the east,
Yeah.
so that he can't fuck with Jordan's
I
colonies.
don't like it. I don't really want this land here, but the fact that I have a foothold there makes me feel better.
Yeah.
I see.
It's a snooze, you lose kind of situation.
I know, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It is.
Oh my god.
I will get back to my secret missives. I'll get back to texting. I'm in my bed with my feet up in the air texting.
And you go tee.
Go away. No one loves you.
I'm so bad.
Go away. There we go.
I'm a little mace. I'm up to no good. I'm a little troublemaker.
We haven't watched that in weeks now.
We have.
I know shit keeps getting in the way.
And it's the second season where things are getting real.
I know. The shit gets in the way.
And Alex keeps cucking us.
Oh, God.
I'm always the
That was
busiest
not-
I can ever be.
That was not the words I wanted to hear.
He is a cuckold. No, he's making me look like a cuckold. How dare you, Sam?
Just like digging a bigger grave for yourself. No one said anything.
Are you listening here, you little bastard?
You little fucking dickhead.
Yeah, little shit.
You leave my boy alone.
I do love that David Lynch just randomly will become very vulgar. You little piece of shit, motherfucker.
You little fucker, piece of fucking shit.
Hey, you little cocksucker, you're nothing to me. You're a
I
little
never, your mother
cum
never loved
stain.
you.
Little cum-stained little whore, little bitch. I'll slap the tits right off you, you goddamn little slut.
Oh, David Lynch. He can be a rude man sometimes.
He's so passionate.
He is really into his craft.
Yeah.
I was passing by the fire department and I saw the little woody woodpeckers and I had to take them home.
It's like an actual, like, fucking quote of him, by the way. Talking about the little woody woodpeckers. He's a weird, scary man.
We don't talk anymore.
sometimes. He can be a weird, scary man sometimes. That's just how he is. How his fucking brain works, and I love it. I love his weird little brain.
They got
all those
quiet
people
because
there.
everyone's in their secret chat rooms full of smoke. Everyone's talking in secret with their smoke, and now the stream got real fucking quiet.
A part of me likes to think that Sam's bringing that up. It's like, wait, why am I not invited though?
If you're not invited, it's not good.
Just big
It's
fucking
really bad
cigars
if you're not
everywhere.
invited. That's bad implications.
Oh, Sam.
There's a lot of death going on in my side of the
This
of the
isn't
world.
even anything.
What are you talking about?
This is nothing.
What's nothing? This patch of the new world? This is a lot of land with a lot of stuff.
There's nothing here.
I highly beg to differ.
There's horses and wheat.
That's a patch of 20 coal right there, Tyler.
Holy shit.
Coal's
Yeah, but do you
useless.
need coal at this point?
No, coal is lovely.
You have 34.
Pole is king.
I think Luborik will soon be king.
Yeah. I don't got that technology to know where that is yet. I might be wealthy in it or broke in it, and I have no idea.
I don't like not knowing that either. I really want eruptives to happen like yesterday.
I'm getting the tech now for destroyers because I feel like if I didn't have it, that'd be bad. But I think the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get the tech for Ethereum and Lubarik. I feel like I should know where that is in the world. I should know.
I see testatortion and it just hurts me.
It hurts.
I thought it would.
Every single time.
I thought it would.
It did.
So I put it there.
Did.
I have
It
no
did.
idea why that came to my head.
It just does.
Like, I remember seeing Sam put the city down, and I noticed that he didn't realize he didn't name it. I didn't say nothing. And just in my head, I was like, what am I going to name that inevitably? And the first thing that came up was testatortion. First thing, draft.
That is not a city I'd want to go to.
You don't want to be deported to
No.
testatortion.
I wonder
You
what
gotta-
happens
it's-
there.
Oh.
It's such a bad deportation, you gotta go to another continent because of what they do there.
Oh.
It's like banned in the home continent. You can't go there. You're capturing so many Luddite ships.
I don't like it. I want them
Send them
to
home.
sink.
Send them back to your port and then decommission you, and you'd get money.
You're scuttling the pirate ships and
I am,
getting the
I
treasure
will.
out of the holds.
That's exactly what I should do.
The quicker you can get into your border, the more money you'll make, because you are technically spending money on upkeep
Yeah.
for them every turn. So you need to get them there ASAP. Another good reason to put a port down there. Did I say that too fast for you?
Parakina.
I think I did. I said another good reason to put a port down there.
Look, I'm not denying the good. I'm not denying that it's a good idea, but it's just.
But it's not your idea.
No, it's just happiness is not ready for a new city in the new world. It's just not okay.
Testatortion.
There was a time where you were the happiest little nation.
I know, and then we had a big fuck off war in the new world, and everyone's like, "Oh."
The newspapers started spinning about all the people dying in the new world, and they're like, "Why are we even over there?"
I don't like to call the conflicts with the Luddites a war. It implies that they're like people.
Is it a special military operation?
Yes, that's exactly. Yeah.
More like a deforestation.
Those walking trees need to be cut down.
They're more like a piece of nature that just needs to be brushed aside like all
Yeah.
other things.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Sam's land is so rugged.
I hate
I
all
just
the trees and I want them all cut down.
Want to clean it with the hand of God.
So there is a strategic reason why
He
I.
wants
I
the
know
jungle
it's
for the
science, but
It's
I
not
hate
even
it.
just the science anymore.
Is it an offensive guerrilla
If it's hard
tactics?
for me to get around, it's going to be hard for any of you.
Yeah, it's for guerrilla tactics. Interesting.
I keep all the lights off in my house so that if any intruders
So
come
they
in,
can't
won't be able to
find
get me.
Guys, he's blackout black.
My
It'll
eyes
be
have adjusted
it'll be
to it.
just as hard for any of you.
V for victory.
We'll both trip over shit.
It'll be fine.
Well, I guess you're not wrong. It's technically impossible to blitz your empire because of all the swamp and jungle and river. Have to go in with riflemen.
A lot of foot infantry.
Yeah, boots on the ground.
Lots of rough terrain bonuses.
You gotta do the shitty fucking trench siege tactics where you just have infantry just defend and fortify with artillery pummeling cities. The bad old days.
Yep.
Love it when the grandpa talks about the bad old days.
Expeditionary fleet will be over here. I didn't want to start building my fleets till I had battleships, but now they're over here and I need to start building.
Battleships are really nice.
I already know how I'm gonna structure my fleets. I have it planned.
Have you put any extra thought into the idea that was proposed?
Oh, I forgot.
Has anything? Oh, God! I've been hanging on to every word, hoping to hear more.
I forgot. I'm sorry. I just assumed it wasn't gonna happen.
You were just supposed to. You were supposed to
you're
confirm.
the one. But you're the one.
We got to the point where you just have to hit accept in the terms and conditions, but you just won't hit the button.
Oh. Oops.
No, I can't give up the happiness right now. I have to wait. I have to bide my time.
Have you been checking your communiques?
I'm busy.
He doesn't.
Motherfucker. I am
10
doing
messages
things.
years ago.
You can hush.
It all goes to the same, like, switchboard lady. And she's like, God damn it!
She takes them, she puts the paper and puts it in a ball and throws it into a bin, because it never gets checked anyway.
Hello there. Goodbye there.
Yeah. Okay.
Sink. You're not human.
Demon, be gone.
Go away.
That's off.
Cleansed in the name of God and money.
Why not money and God?
I do like that better, actually.
One is more important than the other, of course.
Most definitely.
Beep, 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 beep.
Oh, there's more incense here. Ivory? Well, I don't mind if I do.
What did I just say to myself? I'm a beautiful little bitch and I'm ready to flog.
I'm ready to flog.
I'm ready to flog a whore.
Quite right, innit?
In it, though?
You shall wait. Some more incense over there. Daka 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 daka. Hello, darling. Do you know where the Taj Mahal is?
Been thinking about that video.
I like that video.
You know where the Taj Mahal is?
Hello,
Rigwald's
Jimmy.
voice. You made that Rigwald's voice.
Hello, darling.
Hello,
You sounded so angry.
No, he was joyously happy to see her.
We're gonna have to connect. connect this spot over here to the rail line so we can get started on that here.
Oh, what's going on over here then? British.
You mean Pulian?
Iron's process has grown.
Iron's prost. That sounds like a terrible prostate disease.
It is.
It's a terrible disease you get in your prostate, and when you pee, it feels sharp.
It does.
I'm sorry, Leroy, you have iron prost.
No, I wasn't ready for this, sir.
Many do not survive iron frost. You have sad emergency.
May God have mercy on your soul.
I just find it interesting how he'll like continue to have a conversation, but from a completely different room.
He likes to do that.
He could just talk like while he's at his microphone, but he finds himself wandering away. But he wants to keep talking, so he'll just like raise his voice and keep talking.
It's because I'm so used to using my drop-down mic instead of my big mic.
So Sam does hate us, after all. We
No.
deserve no pity, I guess. That's what he says when he leaves.
So Tyler, I'm gonna ask again, in public. Do you want to do the deal?
Very interested in hearing.
Oh,
Did you forget
No.
again? Oh.
no.
Okay. I won't say this was totally unexpected.
Big war!
It's happened.
Big dumper! The dumper! The dumper!
All turrets fire!
It's a big dumper!
Blammo them into
I'm
hell!
scared.
I see.
Blam, blam. It's that famed artillery line Eric is known for.
Oh no, you almost broke one of my tanks. Whatever
Kyle,
will I
Kyle.
do?
Tyler, I don't think you're economically sound enough to win this war. I will save that as your friend in real life outside of this whole endeavor.
Like, what? I can't hear you over the...
I'm sorry, did you say something, Samuel? I couldn't hear you over the fucking gunfire!
over all the warfare. Oh, it's the happy 30s.
I love the 30s.
Do it. Please.
He's like, run those horses right into the gears.
Please do. This is what I get for being nice, I guess.
To be fair, you have been
He
saying
cuts
some
down the
very-
trees and starts building the cross.
You have been saying some very threatening things to Tyler.
I was literally offering to give him 800 gold. I cannot be less threatening than that. So if this is how it's gonna go, then I guess this is how we're gonna go.
This
You
is
were-
how
you were-
things are.
You were
and
just
you
like,
know
let
it.
me put my military right on his border, and then you started being real friendly.
I was being friendly before then. I will have you know.
You forced that railroad into him.
The world
Always about this
saw
railroad.
I
it.
I love
years
that
ago.
Tyler opened fire, but it's really
I
small.
do. I do as well.
Yeah, that's how.
Willie,
Castle
how
works,
dare you
right?
do that?
Dare you have those shells land on your head?
Oh, it's my fault. It happened.
Why didn't you move out of the way of that?
Who knows? It's a mystery. I'll remember this.
1938 has come, and the wars have begun.
A glorious year it is.
Hey now, a war has begun. Don't you fucking voice this on the rest of us.
You're right. It is just one war.
You keep our names out of your fucking mouth, okay?
You're right. I'm sorry. I didn't.
Did you
mean to
make
do
a
that.
battleship, Jordan?
Yeah, I
Oh,
got them.
you do.
I was
You
the
got
first one to have one. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
I didn't even know.
He was the first
That's one of my
battleshipman.
points. I think about those points often.
The side betting on the weird
Yes.
the weird scorecard off to the side.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that war symbol over there.
I know. I just am looking at it.
Were you about to make some riflemen?
No.
Oopsie poopsie, some riflemen.
I'm like, oops.
Let's undo those.
I slipped.
Jordan, why are you letting those fucking Luddites spawn?
I know. Because this whole area has been bereft of civilization for a while.
It's too far for me to live there. I grabbed every piece of land I could possibly grab around me.
We're going to have an
You and I
international
have
discussion, William.
You're having a great debate.
What is
Those
our
debates.
debate over exactly? I'd like to
Tyler.
know.
What?
Over who should be alive and who shouldn't. It's a good old fashioned European
It's one of
style
those-
Is
debate.
it that sort of
debates.
debate that we're having, Tyler? Is that where we're going here? I need to
We're
know.
having, like, we're trying to figure out the terms of the terms currently.
Who knew debating was so difficult?
We're having that little parade you wanted.
Everybody loves a nice parade.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's just a nice little jaunt in the woods.
And you are free to do that. I would never stop you from living your dream.
That's why I freely opened
Live your
fire
truth.
on your troops.
I noticed. I saw.
I told them to fire freely.
This parade got scary quick. If anybody says that they want to parade around my area, I'm gonna tell them right now it's not allowed.
So it's
Orlin officially does not parade.
we ban parading.
The Eastern Alliance has long since outlawed any form of parading your
We do
borders.
not like
We-
it. We don't care for
As
it.
of this day, 1938,
Yes.
we do not
19
like
as of-
parades.
As of like 1935, all parades within 100 miles of borders have been outlawed.
Yeah,
And
no
it
more
is illegal.
parades.
It is illegal.
Yep.
It's 1938, though.
And I said what I said.
It was on the eve of 1938.
We saw the writing in the water whenever that parade happened long before any shots were
It's like
fired.
this parade seems a lot bigger than just a parade.
This
to
parade
me.
seems violent,
I'm no parade expert now,
but this
but it
parade seems
doesn't
violent.
feel like a normal parade.
I will say, I think Jordan, I think you are just south of my endeavors in the New World, which would be hilarious.
Yeah, you're like right up here.
It would be hilarious if we're just north and south of each other once again.
Oh yeah, it'll be exactly the same, but in a new place.
But new this time.
It's different now.
But again, with more feeling.
Hey Willie.
Yep.
Sorry about that, old chap. Just business.
What? What happened?
I'm invading Pulius.
Yep.
Boys.
Very, very interesting. How quickly things have changed.
Oh, it got real fast.
That's how this works.
I don't like it.
We were
That's
telling
how-
we were
It's
telling
exactly
you
how it
it's
worked
like
last time.
it's how it works.
Exactly the same.
Yeah. Where everything's fine and then it's not.
the shots were fired so fast.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
In a thunderous chorus of artillery.
I don't.
Is the music at least good?
I don't-
Is it appropriately warlike?
I
The
don't
bad,
like
scary music.
Any of this?
It's playing waltzes in my head.
Oh,
He's just listening to a little dance number.
this is so bad. There's so much.
It's that same.
Why do
thing
you
that I always
care?
Because look, for one,
scared.
if it was
It's
just
his first
you and
big
Tyler,
war.
if it was just you and Tyler, I wouldn't care as much. But now my direct neighbor has gotten involved, and I'm scared. Okay.
He's thinking maybe he should get involved. You
No,
shouldn't.
No,
Sam,
I
you're
am
not wanting to get involved, are you?
I don't want
is
none
not-
of this.
this is
I don't,
not
I don't
your
want
business.
None of this. Okay.
This is some scary.
This is a
shit.
Western Alliance matter.
It's what we Easterners call scary shit.
This is what we Easters call worrying.
This is what Westerners call
We will
standard
have-
operating
We
procedure.
will have a East West and Southerners game, and just to
God,
calm
it gets-
everyone down. We will have an East West and Southerners game.
You
of
can't
football.
even say it.
Okay, Sam, you now live in a new world where you now have 2 declare war symbols on your turn.
Oh, yeah, I only had to see one of those.
It's growing. Since we're all fighting each other, do you want to get involved and dip your toe in?
Would you like to?
I say nay. Nay, nay. Oh, would you all just stop coming to my side? We are gonna scuttle
We
you.
love you. We love you.
They're like, look, we see those guns.
Let us join.
They're so nice. We want
We
guns.
had no idea how backwards we were.
They're all sailing back, like, oh, we're gonna get guns, and we're just like, we're gonna break your ships. We're gonna break
There's
them real good.
tales from the west of eruption. I don't get it.
The newspapers are going wild. It's like artillery strike north of Sandy Shite, and it's like Dalmace troops cross into Polius.
Oh, I don't like any of this. Just go away, please.
Look at them. They still use muskets and not lasers.
Oh,
Not lasers like us. Not
Baby
steam
there.
guns.
we have steam-operated semi-automatic rifles.
Ooh, the next title's gonna be so fun.
Who knew the 1930s were so cool?
Couldn't have foreseen.
Who
Could have foreseen the 1930s were so chill.
I don't know. It's just the numbers. They just come together and it makes somebody do things.
It
see
makes
the
someone
numbers, you start
feel like I
getting
gotta
angry.
hit someone.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't lie. No. Who keeps making cues? Who's the awful here?
Me.
Who's the oh stop!
Alex.
I will not stop.
It's so annoying.
Official diplomatic
You could-
quote. I will
you
not
could make
stop.
other things. You don't have
Right.
to make the money.
No, I want to build things. You don't.
I feel
you
like
want
I
to
need
wrap
to build
yourself in a
things
blanket of
now.
militarism.
Yes,
I want every tile to be military. That was kind of what I was talking about earlier when I was like, you're really, really vulnerable here. I'm like, my partner, please.
When he
no
sends you
more."
messages, you should listen to the beep 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 beep. You should listen to them because they could become rapidly urgent. Jordan could feel water shifting, and he was like, "Hey Sam, I don't think you're attuned to the waters."
People have been moving
Waters.
around a lot of military, and at no other point in our history have they moved military.
Oh, I don't like all this military building that you people are doing. I want to.
I mean, you don't have to.
No,
do
I love
it.
it. I want more. I need to build more now.
I mean, you don't have to do it. You could just like not do it, and then you'll look real tasty next.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler, your economy means you should not be saying such big words.
I'm just gonna, it's the West. We got some Mussolinis, and I may be one.
I may be one of them.
I might be a little Mussolini.
I might be a little Mussolini.
Be a big
Um,
fascismos over here.
We're a little bit, yes. And the fascismos are telling you to, keep your faces and noses east and just like be chill.
Just
Just be chill and just like don't worry about it.
if you want to prep in defense, that's up to you.
Look, I will worry about all of you people.
And we look over there and we have the big chin, and we're like, my chin is so big you can't deny me.
Big Mussolini fez on my head. I say,
The power of the chin.
Yes.
So much
With the
chin.
epaulets and the big chin.
Big El Duce.
Mm-hmm. Oh, poor Sam's gears. Like, they were already, like, grinding. But now it's like, now the... And the shots fired, and the shot heard around the world, and so now the gears are really
You're
going.
going back. You're going back over here, my friend.
So you're going to expand. Is the age of expansion over, Sam?
Oh no.
The further and further away you get from your country with your troops, the more less and less defended it is.
I have troops over here that'll be fine, and troops that were
Everything's
en route
fine.
are no longer en route.
The official Vedrian policies. Just imagine, like, big war breaks out, like World War I starting, and then your leader, like, sends out an official message, like, everything's fine.
Everything's
I don't
okay,
think any other words would make me more worried.
everything's fine.
Just a short statement from, like, Parliament. It's like, everything's fine.
That's it. There's no reason why they say it. It's just that it will be fine.
Like, everything is fine.
Everything's okay.
Come, Cutler.
Wait,
So
Show
Willie,
your metal
are you
upon
gonna
me.
be more like are you gonna be like a Ukraine? Or are you gonna be more like a Poland? I think that's a good question.
me?
Yep.
No.
Oh,
I said
was about to
Willie.
say,
That's not, no.
Oh, you got a lot of messages.
Oh. Oh, trade deals are being ripped apart.
Come, my brother. Show me your metal.
Wasn't my trade goods keeping your happiness afloat?
That's not true. It's impossible.
No slanderous lies.
I will not tolerate lies. Oh, the sad violins.
Why
For
is
all
it
the horses
happening?
that will be executed.
Oh, we live! No, don't shoot again!
I popped one of your fucking zits, little man.
They threw a grenade!
A horse grenade. It's made of glue.
There are no defensive bonuses in desert. They're having bad desert warfare over there, and I'm also going to be
are.
doing desert warfare. I don't want desert warfare.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Roll over him, please.
Could you just tip him over? I dare thee. He will not forget this insult.
How dare you not let me invade you?
Is that so?
What are you
I
doing?
thought this was going to be a gentlemanly bout where we would fight each other fisticuffs and you shoot me
Propaganda
with
is being
artillery.
pushed out as we're speaking. They fire first, it says on the paper.
The spin. It's like Publius fires
Military
first.
exercise turns into disaster.
Bastard Publius fire first. Oh, the sad violins.
Show me your metal, brother.
Well, it's my oil field now, so fuck you.
Rude.
Mine.
Oil's stupid.
It's done. We didn't want it
I
anyway.
don't really care. I shrug my shoulders.
That does mean that Eric is the first nation to lose territory to a foreign power.
Oh.
That has to be a negative.
I'm putting it in. The first bit of territory lost. -1, I guess.
I suppose.
Okay.
You see a couple teardrops on the paper there.
Yeah. A couple wet spots. Okay, so we are at Jordan with 4. Sam with 2, William with 1, Tyler and Alex at 0.
Yeah, we're tied for last, like Mussolini's.
Nice.
And we don't like being last, so we gotta fucking invade somebody.
Because of the arbitrary list of first things.
Yes, the fucking muchacho fucking puff your chest auto ratings.
We just look so bad. We gotta fix that. Our national look is just looking bad. We gotta fix the look. Look
It's
here.
like statistically, I have one of the strongest countries on earth, but then the chest push howdy machismo, I'm a shit. So I gotta shoot somebody.
Your history
to
doesn't
feel
look
good
very
again.
I'm sorry. And neither does mine. And nothing happens in my country.
Nothing's ever happened. I'm bored.
Only the great fucking Tartar wars have happened down here.
Now, if you thought
like
turns
the
were
big
going
Tartar
slow
war.
before,
I like
exceptionally slow.
you know what's wonderful? How peaceful the East is. How chill we
There are
just are.
doves flying in the air.
There are so many doves.
There are doves in the east.
we
and
occasionally
eagles in
skip through the
west.
streets, hold hands.
Ooh, I like that, Alex. I like that. We should write a book and name it that.
We should write a book about eagles killing the shit out of things.
That would make me a happy boy. That would make me a happy little Dutenseldorfler.
You're making a lot of noise for another card. You're making
Dun 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 dun. Like everyone, it's time for the Total War era.
I'm gonna go back to my rooms full of smoke. I need a cigarette.
If the smoke is thick enough, I can't see what's happening, and I feel safer.
I wonder what the total number of secret chats were before the war. I just want like a total, not like not like who was in who or whatever. Just a total number.
Me alone, I was involved in a number, like several. So
Involved in 2.
I was involved. In
I think I was in 4. A lot. I was doing a lot of beep.
They got more and more frantic as time went on.
My typer gal, her fingy hurts.
She's an old woman named Beatrice, and she
Yeah,
suffers.
she's got the long fingernails, and they hurt.
Oh, it got real quiet. Everyone's in their rooms full of smoke again.
Things are good.
No.
We now
Really
have,
not.
of the 5 player turns, 3 of them are involved in war now.
Yeah, they are. They really are.
And the sad violins.
Side violins.
5-second volley.
You're talking a lot of big words for someone who doesn't seem to be on top of the situation. Now, I mean, your Great War infantry will probably do relatively well against the land ironclads. That's until William brings it back to troops.
Hmm. Fucking
Now we got-
Vedrian observers. Oh my god, you probably got a general.
Oh.
You did.
Oh, the tide is turning.
Belisarius. That's Justinian's general.
He should hide in that city for his life.
Yeah.
Put him on the front line.
I would definitely fucking launch offensives to kill that fucker. Behead his ass. In a fucking scary, like, ISIS video. We got to the I need you posters. Those posters are now a thing.
As it always goes.
I want you for the army. Come on.
Get in.
It says on the bottom, come on, show us your minge.
Get in the national car.
Come on, it's fun over here.
It's a fun car. It's
Uh,
cool.
Fun little clown car.
I'll make ironclads as well. Let us build the defenses. Stop putting castles.
Build the big castle manor. I want to be able to see the fucking war from my front porch.
I will.
With big binoculars.
Adversity. I wonder if I can move some of these cavalry away now. Nah. I think these are all strategically placed. To cover 100% of my southern.
So Tyler, did you really just start this war because you wanted to start a war?
Just a little.
Okay.
Don't answer that.
You need to
Answer that
just.
question.
As someone who's locked to you, don't fucking answer any questions.
Unless you have a lawyer present, do not answer questions.
Okay. I'll be a good boy.
He is your enemy, and you owe him no answers.
You are a demon for tricking me with your
You
lies.
should just call him a demon over and over again.
Demon.
Demonize the shit out of him.
If only I cared about what luddites said.
Oh.
It's what it's fine. It's a demon. Demon.
They're slinging out some-
Demon.
they're slinging
Demons
out
speak lies. Don't listen to them.
They're slinging out some real insults. The East needs to just stay out of this.
I'm just writing everything down.
Yeah, we are. Just got our pens and papers out. Tyler's broken the line. Oh. Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, we got a little friend. He's like, I don't know if you should be.
I think I should.
The advisors are piss shit.
Oh no. Oh! The rockets are red and glaring. I don't like this war. It's scary.
You can make demands if you don't like it.
I have
You
no
are a nation.
You can stake. You put a position. It's like this must not happen.
In this era, the battlefield is a formality.
I don't want to be involved in this.
You gotta get in the
You
rooms
never
while
do.
you're
Just
allowed
fucking
in.
sit back if you're not gonna.
You
fucking
rarely
do
get a
anything.
choice in the end of the day on if you'll be involved or not.
You just send those cavalrymen to their deaths.
Not necessarily.
I knew the fault was there. Sam is my little friend.
Oh, thank you.
Now there's
By the
gonna be
way.
a camp that spawns right there.
Just gonna put that letter out. You're my friend.
You know all the things I said about you, Sam? I think
They
you're my
were
friend.
silly little bullshits.
It was just me being a Mussolini and being like a chest pounder.
You know how I am.
I can't remember Tyler actually actively slandering Vedria.
Besides the usual communist shit that everyone called you, it's
Oh,
just,
yeah,
sorry, that's his business.
They don't understand unions. They don't get it. They don't understand workers' rights.
It's not that we don't understand. We just don't believe it.
Or care for it.
Just know that Vedria's official stance is we are watching this with great interest.
Nice to know.
My stance is I'm sending messages.
My stance is to sit there and just keep boop, 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 doo, doo, ba, doo, 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 ba, doo, 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 doo. There's so many diplomatic cables going on.
Mm-hmm. There's too many because I keep looking up. It's like, oh, is it my turn? I want my turn really bad.
You want to do something?
I
are
want
gonna
it.
move
I
much
feel like
slower
I'm
now.
doing nothing, and I want to do something.
Alright, I believe that is a turn. Unless I'm forgetting some units.
Don't do that. I beg of you.
I think I'm gonna pull you out. I'm gonna
It's
put
gonna
you
take
in
him
the war.
a while to get to the front. Because of
will.
our industry, a lot of shit's gonna happen per turn on the fronts. Oh, the sad music. They keep
Prosperity
fucking
has
judging
seen-
me for my actions.
I hate how they do
Prosperity
that.
has seen action.
I don't like
it's
being
still
judged.
it's still the first turn when this
Yeah.
happens. I
This
thought that
war's
was
gone
50
on.
years ago.
This war has gone on for like 6 months, essentially.
It's like, oh shit.
A lot of people have died. It did not
I
take
just
long.
want to secure my borders because I feel like they're not secure.
You feel like they're very porous.
I feel like they're very open and will suck up a lot of troops.
I mean, did
And
you see
you
the
didn't-
battle line I had? Look at
You
that.
didn't know how fast we could form a
It
line.
happened a little bit faster than I was expecting, I'll admit. I'll admit
That's because
that.
the last time we did this, we were doing an archipelago map,
Yeah,
and everything took a
that's really
process.
it.
We didn't have the rail lines where it's like snap a finger and there it is.
Yeah.
Everyone
Rifleman,
feels
I
more
dare you.
unsafe.
No balls.
We all do feel unsafe.
I feel unsafe, and so I need to get things that will make me feel safe.
The people in the east are yelling at their leaders like, "We feel,
We feel not okay.
we are where
What are you doing to protect us?
We're just yelling at them. We're working on it. Shut your mouths."
I'm just gonna make lots of shit. Just a whole bunch of shit. You can
Just
watch
make
yourself,
everything.
though. You can exist as a town. You're allowed.
My lord, things are bad in the east, are they?
No, things are lovely in the east. What are you
That's,
talking
your
about?
citizens are like, is everything okay in the east? All I hear is
It's like,
about
yes,
war.
yes, it's fucking fine.
East is fine. It's the
Well, the
west.
citizens don't know. They're like, there's war somewhere.
There's
we
a
don't
great,
know.
There is a
You
great
don't know
Western
things.
debate happening. It's fine. Again, the veteran leader just sends out a letter to the world. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
We will focus on our colonies and we will grow. We will thrive.
Get fucking up in there. Start hitting these bitches.
Oh, you said a bad word.
I did. You're
Going to
right
hell
to
for
hell.
that. Bomb them! Bomb the piss out of them!
I love bombing them. It's so fun.
Blard them!
I'm gonna blow them right to hell, where they deserve to be.
Indeed.
This is my peninsula now. I hope you understand.
Called.
Pissing shit.
What
I
are you
didn't
gonna
think of
name
a
it?
name. Oh,
Name it.
piss,
You
piss,
got one
piss.
turn, as in
I
this
know,
turn.
I know. It's a long turn, okay? It'll last. Oh, shit, I had a name. What was that name? What?
Come on in.
Sam, what was that name?
Mortgage.
No.
Come on
Wasn't
in, come on!
mortgage. It was... Shit, I had a whole goddamn list of names. And I threw them right in the trash. We're gonna be Nazi.
Oh, Ponzi. Okay, I was looking through some. I was looking through some financial terms. I was gonna try and help. Amortization. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I was like, that one sounds fun.
It's like, where is the best place I can put things that will make me feel good, that will give me the good chemicals?
We
of
need those
safety
good chemicals.
and homeliness and power.
You need to have cities like right next to each other named Credit and Debit.
Sleep. Every time I feel my turn coming to its end, I guess we're getting sad. Like,
Yeah, because now you
I'm not gonna
have
get this for 1,000
all these other
years.
people who's going to control your fate.
I just want more time.
It was
time.
already.
There was
It's not my
time.
turn, but now
There
now
was
shots are
time
being fired.
now. I'm just gonna purchase things. That'll make me feel like I'm doing more.
I'll just buy it.
I'll just buy shit. I want to buy. I could buy something from you. Maybe have nothing.
Put an artillery piece in there. You can never go wrong with that.
Yeah. I'll buy you. Anything I want to buy here? I have money. I would like one market, please.
You just throw a bunch of money at the city. Gentrification! Ah!
Gentrify.
Gentrification without representation.
Absolutely not. Shit. You got people to blame, though.
There's so much blaming that needs to happen.
Okay.
Okay, now time for one of the belligerents to get a
Blaming.
turn.
Oh. They're marching. The Saints are marching in. The Saints! Oh, I hate the violence. It makes me sad.
Oh,
Are you
I love
a
it.
limp-wristed whore?
It's fine.
You limp-wristed whore.
Can you not strike when the iron is hot? Do you not see opportunity?
No.
Then you are no man of business.
Okay.
This is a business venture.
It's just business, after all.
Cash only.
Cash money.
They try to sink your Lusitania.
I hated that. It's full of civilians.
How could they do that?
All these civilians in military clothes.
Shush!
It was a ball. It was a
They
ball.
thought it was
themed.
funny.
It was a theme.
They thought it was hilarious. Don't even worry about it. The famous nation words. Don't worry about it.
It's fine.
Everything is fine.
Perfectly fine.
Don't ever say it's not fine.
1939. Nothing bad happened in 1939.
We have. It's the fun 30s.
Bad.
So that's going. Industry this bitch up.
Slap my bitch up.
I have so many dies. Do any of you people have dies? Would you like dies?
What kind
Hey,
of
would
die
you
are
like
we
dies?
talking about?
I don't remember
Oh,
what I have. I have spices. Would you like many spices?
I don't need happiness.
Are you
I
sure?
want money.
Hmm.
What's a good gold per turn number for you?
I don't remember what the gold per turn I wanted was. I used to know those numbers.
So, if you selling resources to an AI, they would accept somewhere around 350 gold flat.
Yes, and I
And-
remember I could bankrupt them horribly with that.
I believe our deals are 30 turns long.
30 turn, okay.
You wanna do
So
long
if
time.
you were an AI, it can go up to like 10.
Uh-huh.
I don't expect 10. What would be your number?
Do 7.
I could do 7. Come on there. There we go. Come on.
The game is like the least you could do is
There
put
we
up
go.
5.
I don't have my numpad on.
Oh, that's wrong.
Yeah, I had to turn it on.
Gotta have.
I have a lot of dies. I think I might have a monopoly on the die trade. I didn't know that, but I do.
Yeah, I don't think I have any dies.
So I think I'm gonna just every turn start exporting dies to people.
I imagine your troops adorn themselves in dyes. They start like tie-dyeing their tanks.
They paint everything.
They
Purple
do.
tank starts rolling up on you.
Rainbows of color. They show it to everyone. They're so prideful in their colors.
Ooh, you group. I have to do this. I haven't done this in a hot bit. We have opera singers here. I gotta check my cities.
You are a king.
A powerful king.
A king, a powerful king. A king, a stinky king. And then we all look at that man and we throw him out. Luther Griggs!
Yep, that's me.
Hurry up.
Hurry up! I want my turn again.
Well, you know you're gonna have to wait.
I really want it.
Go away. I don't want
Sing,
that.
sing for me. Come on.
Sing for me, my angel of
Your
music.
music. Ba- 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 ba-
Da,
ba-
da,
ba-
da. Sam, sing!
No.
You're our angel of music!
Da da
I
da
don't
da
wanna
da 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 da. In sleep he sang to me, in dreams he came. That voice which calls to me and speaks my name. And though I dream again. Oh, wait, fuck. The Phantom of the Opera is there. Inside your mind.
They keep wanting to join me. And they
You
need
may
to
join in our singing.
No.
Join!
No. I'm sad.
Why are you sad?
The world is sad.
That's
The
how it's
world
always
is
gonna
becoming
go.
a better place.
Exactly. We love war. If you can't make money during war, then you can't make money. I'm doing trade deals right now.
It's chill. I don't got no beef with you. Just trade with Mussolini.
Just trade with him. It's
I'm
fine.
not looking at you.
Listen, if Mussolini has some nice dyes and shit, I'm gonna buy them.
Yeah, go talk to me. I got dyes.
I will
If
have.
William has some stuff, I'm gonna buy them from him. Or if Tyler has stuff, I'll buy it from him.
Profit from all
Okay.
sides.
One day I'll figure out how I'll get more
Exactly.
yellow dog.
I just don't want any of your luxury goods because I don't need them. My people are jubilant.
Well, if anybody else has any deals they'd like to do, just let me know.
Let me know. Just let me know.
just let me know.
Just let me know. Just let me know, okay?
Hit next turn, my god.
No. You know, you've been
All
waiting
of us.
Every
Willie is the
single
one
other
who
person.
most wants his turn to happen
Good for him.
because of reasons.
Damn. It's time. It's wonderful.
Don't ever say it's time.
I love
ever
when the
again.
truth.
Don't ever say it's time. That's a scary phrase. That's a scary phrase.
It is.
No one knows what that means. Time for what?
Time for what? It could be time for anything.
That's like whenever you're asked, it's like, are you going to destroy democracy? It's like, I'll keep you posted.
I'll let you know.
Worry not, brother.
I love the look of the spicy rock. Oh, yeah, Archimedes. He was born a bit late, but, you know, whatever.
He's a bit late to the party.
Bit.
This has grown into a multi-front war.
Mm-hmm.
Many languages get spoken in this war.
Certain people go very silent on their turns now.
There's a lot of do 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 do.
There's a lot happening. Silence is deafening.
It's hard to talk and type at the same time.
Fields. Not again.
Why can't you attack again?
Because it's the forest. It took up all his movement.
If you had another action point, you could have.
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Something sounds a little testy.
I fucking wonder why.
It's fine. Sam, shush. He's fighting a multi-front war. He's allowed to be testy.
It is a stressful situation.
Uh-huh. Gotta get my wires crossed and send the wrong message.
Don't do
Nearly
that.
done it 3 times now.
Jordan! You about to send like military secrets like, well, I don't want you to know
It's
everything.
like, shoot the fucking carrier pigeon down.
He's like, no! Get back down here!
Target that fucking pigeon!
He has the nuke codes! Yeah, do you have the military codes?
Think about any launch codes.
I knew you'd get the reference, you fuck.
They get so mean like that.
Love you,
Likes
Sam.
doing that.
Sam is my little friend.
Oh, thank
The way he said that, though.
you. It is a little off-putting. But Tyler's just a kind of an off-putting person, so I've learned to accept it.
That's right.
I take Tyler as he is, not what I wish he was.
Sad music.
I'm
Judging
hearing
me.
jubilant dance music.
There's just like wounded fucking servicemen coming back to Eric, and he's just like blaring fucking Mozart.
Mm-hmm.
Can't hear them crying outside.
Exactly. They are having glorious war.
No. I'm gonna get fucking water. When I leave and I come back, there better not be like new crazy insane developments.
There will be. There will be the moment you turn away.
Don't touch the mouse, please.
Please.
My God.
The great casualty reports have begun.
It's fun and fine.
You know, if you get the 3 promotions with your artillery, the next promotion after that is being able to fire twice.
Very true. And there it is.
The second blams. These veteranized artillery pieces that have fired against so many a Luddite in the past.
They have. Training for this day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you open a tab.
It's
That's
not
what
the
I'm doing.
same. It's not the same.
Foolishness.
I like when the game comes up with a song for the situation. I like when Field of Poppies happens organically.
Are you debating pulling out, Tyler?
No, come now. We've only just gotten started.
It really seemed like you were trying to figure out a way to get that land ironclad out there without dying.
I would also like to keep my casualties low, of course.
Oh, would you?
Mm-hmm.
As the aggressor in this war.
Yes.
I mean,
In this special operation
Indeed.
to denazify Apuleius.
Yes.
in any war, isn't it kind of the hope to keep your casualties low?
Generally speaking. I mean, typically Tyler likes to use tactics where he will sacrifice people en masse a lot of time. I tend to be the one who's more willing to back up, to regroup and stuff.
I like Tyler's throwing numbers at the problem.
It is spooky.
You see a wave of people on your border.
Mhm.
They're losing limbs, but they keep going.
They got whistles and they blow them.
Yes.
They say, over the ledge, boys. Oh, that hero.
Well,
He had literally 1 HP left. That was a
How
hero.
powerful. He'll be remembered.
He fucking stalled the entire central attack. Fighting to the last. With a fucking steam engine that's full of holes. They took their bare hands and put it on the hot steam engine
Replace
to
him.
let the fucking steam build up. They were screaming in pain.
divert more forces.
It'd be a real shame if someone were to attack you while you didn't have any troops anywhere else except for the front.
I have forces everywhere.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have enough to defend against maybe an army from the east?
This is Pulian propaganda.
Clearly. I will not listen to such dribble.
You don't have to, but you are very exposed.
He is.
He is a demon. He is a
very
demon.
exposed, though.
Demons speak lies.
They lick your asshole with their honeyed words.
Oh.
It
Oh,
feels so
no.
nice.
Come, send them to die.
Oh,
Angel may tell you what to. The angel may tell you the right thing to do, but the demon does that thing to your butt you like. And everyone likes that thing to their butt.
Oh,
Oh, that level of espionage will not be acceptable anymore, Sam.
Oh.
Sam.
I thought it was on my
Samothy.
other monitor. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I knew it. Samothy. Big wars are happening. You don't dare.
I was 100% certain I was on my other monitor.
You were not, Samothy.
I gotta
Use your phone like a good boy.
The typewriters must continue.
Yeah, and use your phone like I do so that you don't fucking do some criminal bullshit.
Yeah.
So many telegraphs. All the telegraphs.
maybe I actually will add to queue.
Hey, Tyler.
Yes.
What social policies do you have?
Don't worry
It
about
gets the big monocle.
What are they exactly?
They're pretty good, if I remember right.
They're the best social policies you've ever fucking
Best
seen.
you've ever
You
seen?
actually, you could show him because he can see that on his. If he
Sure.
looks at global politics, he can just see them.
I don't have these.
He doesn't have the cool fucking fascismo Wehrmacht ones. I do though.
I do too.
I got the fascismo Wehrmacht ones.
I didn't get
We
the
love
cheap.
the
I didn't get the cheapening in the happy one, so that's about it. I got the ones that fight mattered good though. Fights matter good though. I don't need this many workers. I'm having so many workers. I'm like, I don't know what to fucking do with them anymore.
Typewriters. The telegraphs.
This rail line was a bad idea. Just for everyone involved. We should have all had really hard Brexity borders.
Fire!
The world went silent. Tyler started to speak, and Discord said no.
When one of the belligerents speak, then everyone needs to think about what's being
the
said.
belligerents.
I mean, in a legal term, Tyler and I are belligerents.
Mm-hmm. It's true.
Tightening my noose.
What lovely music. Piano concerto in A minor, op 16 has come on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
We love that. I like when they move. I like when they move a little bit. Fucking hit them in the goddamn everywhere. Get up there, bitch. Go. Oh, yeah. That's the good shit. I want all this. I'm just gonna go in this direction.
Away from all the gunfire? We got rid of the Luddites, and then it's like, ooh, I gotta go to where the Luddites are. There's two on fire where we got rid of them.
The Luddites seem perfectly fine nowadays.
The Luddites were a nice peacekeeping force in the way, if you think about it.
In a certain sense.
They stopped the world wars.
I said like 10 sessions ago that once the Luddites were gone, it was going to create some scary scenarios.
Uh-huh. The moment they stop being a thing, it gets real scary. There's nobody else to look at but us. I just want you to be able to see. I feel this is too open, and I'd like it to not be.
Are you sinning?
Are you sinning? Yeah.
No sending. Unless you want
I was
to.
reaching for my phone and I bumped the mouse. I am so sorry.
I know.
Don't. Well,
I know.
during Jordan's turn, it's less bad.
It's not as bad if you do that.
But in all the war ones, it's like you.
I'd prefer that
piece
to
of
not
shit.
happen, though. He could just suddenly turn the tide in the worst possible way.
There'll be a fucking inquisition if that happens. Someone will,
Yeah.
Someone will be fucking
I
shunned.
would accept and understand that.
Yeah.
If I caused the death of a civilization because I bumped my damn desk. Just don't want it to be somebody else's turn. I like my turn. I like it. It makes me feel good.
Things are safer when it's your turn. Less gun bang.
It feels good and nice.
I gotta
Anyway,
keep
let's continue
typing
the
this
gun
do.
I know.
Oh, I had the big static for a bit there. Hey, do you want dies? Hey Sam, how much would you want the same deal?
I don't have the. I don't feel secure enough in my economy to be buying luxury resources.
49 gold per turn.
I'm not giving you 49 gold per turn.
I want
You have 49 gold per turn.
I want 7.
Silly.
Which is the deal I gave your friend over there.
I'm aware. I told you I'm not.
Don't you have a happiness problem?
Yeah, and
Didn't you need to colonize the new world? You needed happiness for that. I'm offering it.
The more you spread cities, the more luxury resources you're going to need to stem the tide of people's bitchiness.
And I love hearing the clink of coin in my ears.
How would you feel about 5?
Sure.
Okay.
The fucking bargainer he is.
I will miser at problems.
I'm listening to that board game playing music that we play every time we play board games at my house.
You gotta get that playlist of things going.
I will say, the one benefit for Great War Infantry is that they have defensive bonuses. Whereas, I don't think the Land Ironclads do. I think they're basically like tanks and cavalry and the like.
I think they're just good at hitting and not at taking.
Yeah. They're nice and strong, is their right thing.
Mm-hmm. The big glass cannon.
The big slam.
Welcome to the slam. It's come on and slam, and welcome to the jam.
I haven't seen that movie in like 20 years now.
And you don't have to, because it's bad.
Bet it is, but I kind of want to see.
Do we have to have a sit down as a family?
No, we need to watch Neil Breen.
I know, but
I'm tired of waiting
we'll
for
put it
Neil
in a
Breen.
list. There's a list of sit down as a family movies. Of really bad movies we just sit together and be like, oh my god. God damn you, Red Letter Media. If you weren't around, we probably would be. But they bear our cross for us. Good on them. Bully you.
Check stuff. Let's see. I gotta check my cities. Gotta do that. All the time. All the time. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're not good.
You're no good.
Okay, I support that action.
You had a governor that knew what he was doing. My god.
I plot out the growth of all my cities, like, many turns ahead.
I let them do whatever they want.
I
Free
know you
market,
do,
baby.
and that's super not what I do.
Free market, baby.
All the
No.
orders come from the palace over here.
The governor knows best.
I loathe the Luther Griggs name.
Why?
Because his turn takes the longest.
Okay. All right.
Oh, are you gonna take a long term now? Is that what you're gonna do? Is that what's gonna
He's
happen?
not even gonna click continue now.
I will wait here.
Sam, you will move.
You see, the thing is that you're not going to be bothering me or Tyler. You're bothering Willie, whose turn's immediately after you, who has done nothing wrong to you. You criminal.
William
You're a
has
bad
not done-
man.
William has not done anything wrong to me, you say?
He hasn't.
He repeatedly called me the sick man.
He's being hit with sticks. Can you
No,
have no
it
empathy?
happened long before wars.
He's being currently You should accept that deal we did, by the way. You could just sign
Oh,
it.
okay, I'll sign
If you
it.
can just do that.
Can you
If
sign?
you could pop up my
sign-
economy,
sign
that'd be
here, print
excellent.
here.
I'd love it.
Social
Strengthening our
Security here.
economic ties. I wish I could do more than one deal per turn. That weird thing they did on here.
That's so. I don't know why. Why?
I don't know
Why?
either. It's bad.
I don't
Because
get
Civ
it.
5 is bullshit.
I don't. This game is stupid and bullshit.
It's difficult for me to come up with excuses for it anymore. It's like, it's bullshit and I don't know.
50 years old. Surely they could have just done something.
Oh, Jackie. Jackie, listen. It's in there. Oh no, I have an emergency. No, it's in there, Jackie. Oh no.
Odin is my friend. I love him very much.
I love him so much. So
We are
very
going to be
much.
friends.
Yeah.
I will soon discover the yellow dog. Would you like some fluffy friends? That
No.
we
Moved.
don't skin?
I moved my cat's pooping box, and he was really investigating where it used to be. And I was like, I can see bad.
Don't do anything.
I'm like, please no.
I'm gonna squirt a big log over here.
No, I put him where I put it, so he can not do that.
He looks at you, and in a Danny DeVito voice, he says, "I'm gonna grunt out a greasy turd right here."
I'm gonna put a big log right on your carpet and step in it. I'm like, no, don't do it, Jackie, please.
You start doing the little hand prayer motion you do at me.
Yeah, that my little Sicilian, like, I have this, like, specific prayer hand gesture I do, which to me is like Sicilian old woman, just like, no, that's it, good Jesus.
As he's making the noises, I'm assuming he's actually doing it.
I was. Hands over my head tilted down, going, no, it's it.
I believe this is our last turn for the night.
Yeah, probably will be.
Oh, yeah.
Time sure flies.
Sneaks up on ya.
It's 1940, the cool chill 40s.
1940, it's the 40s. We
We're
love
back
the
in
40s.
Oh,
business.
thank God
We're
he
back
finally
in
just sunk
business.
Finally just sunk someone. Jesus Christ, I'm tired of all these new ships.
I'm tired of utterly stealing their lives.
Just fucking sink them.
I want them to so bad. You be on alert. Okay, there you go.
Octavius.
Come on, Willie, you're so fine. You're so fine. Come on, Willie.
Go, my man.
on my
Go,
mind.
Willie. Go, Willie.
Yeah, massacre my men in mass, please. Show them a death they deserve.
Oh, some weird border shit's happening.
It's a border mashed potatoes.
I hate
Yeah.
it. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Somebody.
if-
I don't care who. Fix it.
Uto de fame.
Puto de fame.
Morto de fame.
I declare Blaskanovich upon his kingdom.
Blaskanovich.
What is Blaskanovich?
The Blaskanovich. You don't know about the Blaskanovich?
I don't know what Blaskanovich is.
It's a Uric holy war.
Why is this not showing? Oh, that's mine.
I also for some reason thought it was Tyler's turn. I was like, why can Prosperity attack on Tyler's turn?
Oh, he's got some bullshit mechanics, I see.
I think his city being able to fire is bullshit mechanics. That seems pretty normal.
Nah, that's just part of the game. That's just a game we all play. And we
I
all
did-
have our parts.
I do like the mods that take that mechanic away.
The city
The
being
city's
able to fire.
firing. Yeah. It opens up more tactical stuff with units without the cities being able to shoot like that. Like they should. It's good that they can defend themselves with their defensive rating, but I just don't like them shooting.
With the ranged attack, but you're
It
Yeah.
does look a little weird.
Yeah.
A modern city suddenly throwing boulders at the problem.
Yeah.
Rockets. They're shooting rockets.
Back in
It
the
looks
day,
like
it's
boulders
boulders.
to me.
Yeah.
I always think of it as the boulders.
Mm-hmm.
The Boulder Knights.
New continent you found looks like a really big England.
It does.
Incredibly massive England.
It is the New World 2, I believe, and then Sam found New World 1 and
It's
3.
the New World, Big Britain. What if there's like, what if Willie is on a continent all by himself over there?
He might be.
That's
It'd
possible.
be very-
There could be like 3 hemispheres. Where it's like left, center, and right continents.
I think it would just be very funny if it was the same landmass, and so we all kind of land in the opposite directions, and we just end up how we were in the beginning.
Kinda.
Everybody takes like a different corner.
Except
all
now it's a
say-
global conflict and more complicated.
Yeah, yeah.
I gotta march through some fucking Caucasus Mountains bullshit.
You do. It does not look fun there.
It's not gonna be.
So,
A boat! A boat!
trenches.
My kingdom for a boat.
I want the funny wagon.
Tyler wants water. Tyler wants water wagon.
I want the Wunder wagon. The Wunder Wagner.
This weirdo Indian Asian music does not fit the circumstance.
I hear the fifing of
It's that
flutes.
boom, 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 no, 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 no. Not Asia. I don't want Asia.
I want a easier.
I would like more of the Europe. There we go.
The sad Europe. All the Europe music is always real sad.
Euro trash.
I would say the Polynesian soundtracks for Civ 5 tend to get really spooky.
It does sound very weird.
I had a playthrough where I decided I was Cthulhu and Riley, and I was the Polynesians. I did hard religion, and their music really fit that concept very well as I was doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Being
Sing
like a
for
racehorse.
me, Samuel.
Sing to me the song of your people.
Sing for me, my angel of music.
Yeah, nah, I don't feel like it.
You little shit.
There's that.
You
little-
Never sing for us.
That
You-
that Poolean farm is just holding.
You
solid.
little bastard.
They will
I
not-
hate you.
That Poolean farm will not let go of its culture. You can't make it. They're like, no, we are Poolean.
I'm not
We are-
really concerned by it.
We are Poolean and we are proud.
We're just bashing our heads.
As well as these nuts.
Let's scrap the fashion
But as well as these nuts. I miss Gamer Poop. It is a fond memory of my childhood.
We
look
were
back on it
teenagers.
fondly.
It's not really childhood,
That is childhood.
It's childhood.
is it?
I'd say so.
Alright.
It's kind of in there.
I've been outvoted.
I would
I don't know.
100% say it's like I would concern high schoolers to be children. If you go before high school, 1000% kids.
Oh yes, 100%. I wouldn't call them kids, but I would not call them adults.
Not in the slightest.
Yeah, I suppose. Oh, you had a problem there.
I saw.
Yeah, that's because that last turn you tried making them attack again, so they queued it up as a movement.
Fucking dumb.
Can I take advantage of this? I can.
You can.
Oh.
That was a confused like fucking messenger. That wasn't a bug. That was just an accidental thing. All's fair in love and war and all that.
Can I take advantage of this?
With his outdated cavalry that people were shitting on.
They just walked right in.
Haha! I thought I was going to siege that fort.
I was wrong.
What is this thing with Pullian troops like having 1 HP left? It keeps happening.
Quite annoying. But
They're like,
it is-
"No, we will stall and delay.
We'll hold firm.
just gonna
Did you
take that
move?
bit.
Did you? Okay.
I did.
I appreciate. I applaud.
Can I actually? Yes, I can. Let me do that. Ooh, we need to go home. Actually, this may be because this is a real player. The idea of heal instantly actually is useful.
I guess that's true.
Things may be
Feels
desperate
like such
enough.
a waste, though.
I know, but I could do it and do a push.
Yeah.
Never found healing instantly to be a waste. Especially if you're in the
Let's
midst of a big
see.
battle like this. If you're in the midst of a big war like this, where boots on the ground is far more important.
Yes. I just love those traits, though.
Oh well, yeah.
So if I can just throw them far enough away to where they won't die.
I tend to like playing as Japan in the actual game, so healing instantly is really powerful for me because it just lets me keep attacking at full strength for so long. Because they'll always have a bitch of a time taking me out, and then whenever I come back, it's just like, ha 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 ha! Bushido!
Oh,
I do
the
you
1940s.
think. Oh, artillery first. Boys.
Violence.
No. I think I will.
Like that the landscape
a bad
is
idea.
dotted with fortresses.
It is. It is a what we call World War I hellscape.
It
Yeah.
was already a hellscape, and now it's even more of a hellscape.
It's beautiful. You see something, boy? Down
Is Timmy stuck down a well?
Any wandering Pullians that need to be blamed?
Survivors? Alright, and that is the turn.
Yay!
Yay, that's just
I think
Wasn't this
that's
fun?
I think
Wasn't
that's
this
a
fun?
good place to stay.
It was already gonna be. Calm down.
Just don't forget the backup.
The
Don't forget.
backup.
Yeah, don't forget the backup.
You gotta have the backup.
Please back it up in the actual Google Drive. I don't want to have to do all this again.
We'll get there.
Please
Anyway,
don't.
we're gonna see you guys later. We do this every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. All that other stuff. I don't even know what the fuck we're doing on Tuesday. So, does anybody
Dark
know?
Souls. Dark Souls 2.
Dark Souls
PS2, baby.
Possibly the last one, second to last
We'll
one,
see,
something like that.
We'll see.
Yeah, come watch Mains die a bunch.
Yeah, and then don't remember what Thursday is.
Thursday
maybe
is
Sims.
Sims. And
I
then
like
Saturday will
Sims.
be the Goddess of
God of
Wars.
War. Yeah, God of War is gonna come back next week.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
It's been on there for like a
it
month.
has.
I'm gonna take my mouse.
But yeah, we
Messages.
Right back.
every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, 6 o'clock to 10 o'clock Central. Great time.
I would also
Mhm,
like
the most
to
central,
leave.
the center of the world.
We have a Discord. We have a whole bunch of
We
shit just
love
like
Discord.
linked. We have a
Go
whole
see
bunch of
myself
shit just
out.
linked all over the place.
Yeah, all that stuff.
All the madness left and it confused me.
Yeah.
It happened and like it going away like shut my brain down for a second.
Oh, yeah, we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Mhm.
Bye. Have a good night.
All right. I will also get going. I have to